What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Tonight we're gonna be interviewing OG's Nitro RCs. Guys, we're waiting on him to join. Of course, took me a few extra minutes to join tonight. Sorry for being late. I will explain in just a second. It's hilarious. But welcome in. You know where you are. You are in the fun zone, and you know who you're rocking with. You're rocking with the best, and it's not even close. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Shout out to everybody in the chat. How is everybody doing out there tonight? I see you. Who we got in the house? We got Road 1 Jersey Style Rinks, Crazy Quad Brothers, Dirty Max. I said Jersey Style. Mikey G RC. What's going on, Mikey G? Welcome in. How you doing? J-Man in the building. James Davis. What is going on, fellas? How's everybody doing out there tonight? Let me go ahead and get it started. Get it started. You know what time it is, guys. Let me see. Let me get back over here to the chat. Gotta do something. Jeez Louise, these ads, boy. All right. Let's hope they didn't cut the Wi-Fi off on OG tonight already. Rinks, you already know what I'm talking about. They didn't cut the Wi-Fi off on them already. If you're not subscribed to OG, definitely subscribe to OG, fellas. Let's pin that in the chat. All right. So now let's do something different. Oh, yeah. It's going down over here in the fun zone, fellas. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. It is going down. OG's Nitro Live subscriber count. It just went up 1. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we're on the goal. The goal is 800. I mean, what is it? 700? Yeah. The goal is definitely 700, fellas. So, yeah. We're looking forward to trying to get OG to 700. Let's see if we can make it happen tonight. Let's see. Hold on. What's going on? All right. Let me see where we at. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Dwayne in the house. Dwayne said, what's up? What's up, y'all? It's fun zone time, baby. OG gonna have some milk and cookies and stories. You already know he is. Hey, I can't wait for him to join. Road 1 in the building. What is going on, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rink said, maybe that means nurse turned OG's Wi-Fi off early. Now that's funny. Now that's too funny right there. Shout out to OG. If you're not subscribed, definitely check him out, guys. Definitely check him out. Definitely check him out. Dermot said, nice. I just got back from my grandparents for dinner. Yes, sir. Hey, that's what I like to hear, man. Family man. Family man. That's what I'm talking about. Jersey Style said something ain't right with your channel tonight. I don't know. I guess because I won't live yet, maybe. Let me know later on. Let me know what the problem was. I'll get down there in a second. I'm just checking out some of this other chat up here. Yeah, Dirty Max. How you doing, man? Man, we're gonna keep up. Listen, bro. We all gonna make it through whatever we're going through, you know what I'm saying? I know sometimes times get tough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We all in your corner, bro. You know what I mean? Definitely. We all in your corner. Road 1 said, Dirty Max, how's it going? Better? Definitely hope so, man. Definitely hope so. Rink said, I made nachos for the epic event. Awesome. It's awesome. Road 1 said, me and the family had cheeseburgers. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Crazy Quad said, look like the Quake is a solid beast. Yeah, it definitely looks like a usable vehicle. I like the what it's looking like so far. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like the body. Let me go and tell you the truth. I like the body. The body look darn spiffy, in my opinion. Definitely look spiffy. Let me see. Road 1 said, hello, Urban. What's going on, Road? Matter of fact, let me put this on the screen. What am I doing? 30 Matt said, whoop, whoop, OG. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody. I already read that one. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And if you're not subscribed to OG, definitely subscribe, fellas. Definitely subscribe. Road 1 said, Crazy Quad, I think you're right about the quake. Yeah, that quake. Listen, when I saw the video, well, I saw the photos last night. When I looked at the photos, I was like, man, that thing ugly, man. I hate the way it looked. But when I saw it today doing some performance, I was like, I don't know. That thing 3S. So I mean, it may be a winner, man. Certain people definitely gonna jump on it, man. It's 269 or I think it's 269. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. Crazy Quad said the Quake is a beefed up Gorgon. Yeah, definitely. OG Nitro, I sent you the link to your email. Check it out. OG Nitro said, knock, knock. Are you in the background? Or did I send you the wrong link? I might have sent you the wrong link. Jeez Louise. And make sure I sent you the right one. Rank said I had a good battle today, breaking in a new LRP .32. That thing was no fun, but by the end of the day, my Savage is pulling willies. Hey, that's what's up right there, bro. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way in, fellas. Let me make sure I get OG this link real quick. OG saying knock knock. Shout out to OG. We're looking forward to getting you on here, getting some good laughs. We got the live subscriber count. You went up 2 subscribers already. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can make that last 18 fall in place before the night is over. Crazy Quad said, oh, whoa. Hold on. Let me turn this mic off. Yeah, that's not what I was trying to do. My bad. I'm trying to get to this daggone thing. Row One said, yeah, Crazy Quad, yeah, don't have a 2-wheel drive, but now I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it too, man. I've been looking at some of the 2-wheel drives, and I'm not gonna lie, I always liked the Gorgon slightly. It was just something about it that I kind of liked, but I never pulled the trigger because the way that body just has so many problems. Like that body just seems to crumble. Let me make sure that's the right one. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that should be the right one. There you go. All right. So we got it over there for him. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Definitely subscribe to OG Nitro. We got 18 in the building. I hope we got 18 likes. I definitely hope we got 18 likes. Let me see. Crazy Quad said, jump on OG. 30 Matt said, things are going better today. I'm going through some stuff with the house, but I'll get through it. Yes, sir. Definitely hope you get through it, my friend. Definitely hope you get through it, man. Just stay strong. Keep pushing forward, man. You know? Road One said, OG, what's up, buddy? What's going on, OG? Let me see. 30 Matt said, I don't care for the look of the new armor. Yeah, that all that plastic around the front, that is just so stinking ugly. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen in a second. Let me type it in. Yeah, I'll throw that up on the screen in just a second. Let's get some images of this thing. Actually, let me put this up on the screen and take this down for a second. Stop sharing that screen. Let's present a different screen. Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah, I did send the link out to OG, so he should be joining shortly. Row One said, good to hear, Dirty Max. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Dwayne said, oh yeah, the new armor. Watch the video on it. Dude can keep the nose down, trying to do top speed. top speed run out of the box. He got 50 at just over 3/4 throttle. Yeah, I saw Exo Cage. That was Exo Cage, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I just got a notification. We got somebody in the house, so I'm not even gonna look. Before we even look, let's go ahead and hit this. You horizontal, OG, you gotta turn your phone sideways and double tap the screen. Turn your phone sideways and double tap the screen. Or double tap the screen. Because you may have it in lock mode. You may have to straighten it back up and then turn it back over. Not sure. Because you horizontal right now. Rink said, I will subscribe to OG for $10. That is too funny. OG for $10. OG, you got some feedback. Your TV, I guess.
I can't change this. It ain't letting me change it.
OG, you got some feedback. Your TV, I guess.
I can't change this. It ain't letting me change it.
Is your orientation locked on your screen? Matter of fact, what Linden said, I think you got to hold the press down on the screen for a second, then double tap it or something he said. I forgot. The professor's not in the house. There it is. We got it. It's going down. Shout out to OG Nitro, man. What he got on the screen? Hold on. Always. I can't see the bottom of it. Oh, late like always. Yeah. Oh, I got a story to tell about that. All right. Shout out to the 25 in the house. OG Nitro gonna get on me. He's ready. He's ready to say I'm making excuses. But check this out. So a lady contacted me and said, hey, my dryer's not working. I said, okay, we can get the heating element and throw it in there. That's no problem. All right. So I go over there. So she like the first thing she said, well, I got a quote for about $300 to get the heating element put in. I said, all right, I can take care of it. That's no problem. I can take care of it. Okay, so I get the heating element in, whatever. And I see 2 screws. I'm like, where are these 2 screws at? Where these 2 screws come from? Because her son took the back panel off, thinking that he could get it done and, you know, some extra screws. But anyway, 2 extra screws were in the package with the heating element components, right? 2 screws actually came in there, which I didn't notice that because it was extra screws already laying around. So end up getting it together. Anyway, long story short, I got done with the job. I told the lady, I said, hey, I'm looking for payment. I'm looking to get paid. You know what she told me? Guess what, fellas? Guess what she told me? I'm your wife. I'm not paying you. Yeah, that's funny right there. All right, but let me share this screen real quick. We're gonna get to the chat. If you got questions for OG Nitro, definitely put a question mark in front of your question, guys. We're gonna start the interview session here shortly. I just wanted to let you guys check out this daggone Quake. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos of this thing earlier today. Several videos have been out. Look like a nice little C10 pickup truck. Look like to me. Heavily modified C10. I like the flat colors. I just don't like this right here. These pieces around the front. That just looks so stinking weird. But I mean, I guess they calling it a Quake. It does have the cracks all in the paint and everything. So I guess they trying to say it's a Quake. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Comes in a couple of different colors. Sweet looking red. Sweet looking red. Will I buy it? If I was to buy one, it would definitely be this one. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. If I was to get one, it would definitely be that one right there. That color just stands out to me and it's calling my name. I'm not gonna lie. It's calling my name. Whether I'm gonna pull the trigger or not, I don't know. We'll see. But that thing is stinking cool, buddy. I saw the videos. They were bashing it pretty hard. I just don't like the way that right there is. Like you can see. I don't know if this one is, they said this one is a little lower than the other ones. Where you may not be able to see clean through the chassis from the side. Let's see if we got a photo from the side. No good side photos. They all at an angle. Well, this is the closest thing. Well, you can't really see under there. Yeah, so this one right here kind of get a pass in my book. kind of get a pass. Kind of get a pass. But let's get this off the screen. Let's get back to business. What we just want to be talking about. Let me see. What you think about it, OG?
I don't like. It looks cheap.
You don't like two-wheel drive? Yeah. It's what you say. It's a step above tour grade.
I've seen better at Walmart.
I feel you. I feel you. Let me see. Let me get this back up. Let's get what we need to have on here right here. Let's get this on here. All right. Let me see. Where is it at? All right. There it is. Boom. All right. So let's check it out, fellas. He's at 682. Guys, if you got questions, definitely put a question mark in front of your question. I'm going to zoom down to the bottom of the chat and see if we got some questions. My first question for OG Nitro is, how did you come up with the names of your RC cars? And is that something you just started, or was that something you've been doing ever since you've been in the hobby?
Well, for starters, I got to say thanks to all the guys down in the chat that are saying hello to me. Hey, big shout out to all you guys. Greatly appreciate it. But I got to tell you, I'm not feeling good today. I haven't felt good for the last 2 days. So I'm going to try to make it as far as I can into this before I got to go lay down again. But I'm good to go for a minute or two. I'm just giving you the heads up ahead of time, bro. That's all.
Hey, OG. That's no problem, bro. Hey, I'm blessed. Hey, I feel blessed to have you on here with me, man. You know,
yeah, I'm the one that's blessed. I'm the one that's honored that you wanted me on here, man, to give me a chance to talk about whatever, you know. So yeah, but no, to answer your question real quick, Ty, you know, dudes name everything. We do. We name everything. We name our cars, our trucks. You know, we got pet names for our ladies, you know, and everything. We name everything. So when I was getting my trucks in, depending on how I went about getting them, played a lot to do with how I named them. Like Grubby, my Grubby truck. That was the nastiest. Yeah, straight up the nastiest eBay buy I've ever bought in my 22 years on eBay. It was covered in mud, stuff you can't identify, everything else. So his name was Grubby. The problem truck, it's what I had to go through to get him. It was a hassle. It was a problem. So he took on the name Problem. Paintball because of his body, you know, and so forth like that.
awesome. All right, guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I see you got the guys out there. Appreciate everybody for joining in. I see RC in the house. Somebody else, Draco. I want to say it's Draco RC.
Draco,
I saw it here.
Draco. That's my dude.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. On interview nights, I normally don't read the whole chat, guys. So I'm cruising to see if we got something down. Any questions? I got another one for you, OG. When okay, Jersey Style City can't hear you. I can hear him good. Let me see. When did you first get into the RC? Get into RCs?
Had RC the little tethered RCs in the 70s. I had tethered helicopters and flying around. They're hooked to a cord, and little trucks and cars and trains and all that stuff in the 70s, all the way up until the 80s when I got my first radio controlled ones like the Tyco turbo hoppers and stuff like that. And then that rolled into the 90s with some Mias I can't even remember anymore. And then when the 99 2000 hit is when I got into my hobby grade RCs, the race cars and trucks and stuff like that.
Okay, so do you still have the first RC that you picked up when you got back into the hobby? When you really got your first hobby grade RC? Because I see you have some stuff that's 20 years old, and I was just wondering, do you still have that RC, that particular one?
No, with life problems, I had to sell my first collection, and I kept 2 cars with me when I moved. When I moved to Arizona, I had my very first Savage with me and my very first Nitro 8-scale buggy. What happened to them between Arizona and here when I come back home 5 months later because of a family emergency? I don't know. But when I got back into the hobby, it was road cars, and a couple of the Savages that I have now, stuff like that. A couple 8 scales, yes.
Okay. All right, we got one from the chat. Rink said, was Grubby worse than my T-Max?
100 times worse. I told Rinks that when we were talking about his T-Max. He thought his T-Max was foul, which it was. It was in bad shape. But man, Grubby, you could take a putty knife and scrape the whatever you want to call it off Grubby. The frame was cracked. The guy took a Dremel and cut the back of the shock towers out so he could get a roto starter in there. It was bad. It was bad. I have pictures
Wow.
of it. I have pictures of it. I think I have a short up of it. One of my first shorts of it. You can see how bad it was.
Nice. You got one in the chat from Mikey G. Mikey G said, what's up, OG? Have you ever seen a Offner DM1 with the LRP .28 engine in it?
Probably. I'm going to say probably because a lot of the cars back then and even now, I'm not really familiar with all the coded numbers. You know, like this Truggy I have set in front of me is an NT 48.3. You know, a lot of people don't remember all that stuff. This is an 8-scale Nitro Truggy made by Techno. That's all I know about it. But, you know, but technically speaking, it's got 14 letters and a few things in front of it. So I might have seen it. Yes. I'm not going to say I haven't, because I have seen and owned probably just about everything that you can think of, from, yeah, XTMs to Associated to Offnas to HPI to Traxxas, everything.
Okay, I got another question. How many HPIs do you own right now currently? Or HPI Savages? I mean, I don't know if that's the only HPI you have, but I mean,
I have 8 Savages built, 6 running, probably enough parts to build 4 or 5 more. Then I have an HPI road car, an RS43. I have 3 of those, 1 running. It's sitting right here next to me. And then I have an MT2, HPI MT2. Ranks has done videos on that. I have a very nice SS18 MT2 running, and I have 4 more torn to pieces in this box down here next to me on the floor.
Wow.
So I have, it's my brand. I've been brand loyal since 2002. Been brand loyal to HPI.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got some more in the chat, but I got a question. Rinks kind of brushed across it. I asked him about it on his live about the brushless Savage. Is it made on the same platform as the original Savage? How much different is it? Because I know they said it's listed as like a 10th scale, but it's kind of small, like a 12th scale.
The Savage fluxes are basically a Savage with battery boxes mounted on the side, motor taken out, and transmission left there. It's pretty much the same thing as a full-size Savage. That's how you convert a Nitro Savage into a E Savage. But they do have smaller electric Savages, yes.
Oh, okay. All right, we got one in the chat from James Davis. He said, "What's the best Nitro car with less tuning? Would like to just get out and run. Would like to just get out and run it. And what would you call affordable RC Nitro?"
Kyosho FW06 street car, less than $300, easy. Kyosho MP10, 8-scale buggy, easy, run all day. A good price is $400 on down.
Gotcha. Yeah, Goonie. Yeah, we saw. I just had it up on the screen a few minutes ago. Right now we're just checking out OG Nitro Live subscriber count. I throw it back up on the screen really quick, and we'll move on to the next question. Let me see. Share screen. Y'all making me work over here tonight.
2 of my favorite electric RCs right now would probably be my Sledge and my Notorious.
Gotcha. Shout out to RC Empire, Texas for that $5 holler. Somebody drop his link in the chat. Shout out to the 36 in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button, everyone. I see you. I see you. Everybody in the house. Dave from the nursing home. Jersey Style. What's going on? I see you. I see you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. K2H in the house. What's going on, K2H? How you doing, my friend? All right, let's get this down off the screen. Let's get back to this live subscriber count in a second. But guys, don't forget to subscribe to OG Nitro. Link is pinned in the chat. Rughead said, what is OG's most rare RC? Hold on before you answer that. Randy, stay safe on that highway. Pay attention to the road and stay out of the chat. Keep that phone down. Just listen, please. Stay safe out there, my friend. All right. My bad.
Oh, you're fine. I'd say right now would be my NTC. Actually, it'd be a TC3. My TC3 Nitro, my team associated Nitro touring car that I have sitting here because it's the first one made when they brought them out in '99. It's got the smaller engine in it and also the single gear transmission.
Awesome. What kind of fish you got in that fish tank back there?
That's my TV with a fish tank screensaver.
Oh, you got me. You got me good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Your picture is supposed to be up on it, actually. Why it's not up there, I have no idea.
Jersey Style said, I think you answered this one, but we're gonna go ahead and get it anyway. Jersey Style said, does OG Nitro on any electric cars or trucks? If so, what's his favorite one? Corey in the house. What's going on, Corey?
My Traxxas Sledge and my Arma Notorious.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Dwayne. You're right about that. Linden Stewart in the house. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Joining in from Georgetown, Guyana in South America. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody tuning in from around the world, man. We definitely appreciate you guys for joining us. If you got any question for OG Nitro, put a question mark in front of your question, and I will read the question in the chat. What's going on, Chino? If you're not subscribed to OG Nitro, definitely subscribe to OG Nitro, guys. I'm gonna throw his live subscriber count back up on the screen in just a second. What is going on, Chino? Shout out to Chino as well. Chino, we don't know what day you like to go live. We know you'll do a rando. You'll just be randomly live some days. Let's see. Let's get this back up on the screen. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Fellas, be sure to stay subscribed to my OG, man. We're trying to get him to 700. Hey, we're going to do this same old spiel with, listen, I want to do the same spiel with everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I know I did interviews with a lot of different people already, a lot of larger channels, but I want to shed some light on the people that actually hang out with me every week in and week out. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my brother Chino in here. Love you,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hope you're all still doing good out there.
Yes, sir.
Jersey Style, yes, I am. I'm trying to get some sugar in me right now. Like I said, I've been feeling really bad all day, and I ain't feeling much better right now. I'm on the struggle bus, but I'll hang in there for a little while.
Hey, just listen. If you got to leave, I don't have a problem with it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying. I know I'm trying.
Hey, listen,
answer Guniak's question. No, I haven't, Guniak. I haven't seen one of those. No, I haven't.
did I miss Goniac question or I haven't got there yet?
No, you haven't got to yet. I just seen it.
Oh, okay. Dirty Matt said, which do you have more of, nitro or electric?
I have the nitros that I want. I have a good selection of truggies and buggies, 8 scales. Savages are the only nitro truck I need, as you see what I do to them. And they don't ask for nothing. And I've raced them, and I've raced everything. But no, I'm pretty good on my nitros. My electrics, I'd still like to get my Max Slash so I can turn it into a mutant. I plan on doing that. Me and Michelle have been talking about that a lot lately. She knows how bad I'm going to do that. I'm not on the Creighton bandwagon and no stuff like that. I like a lot of the electric road cars, kind of like my nitro street cars.
Hey, I'm on that Creighton bandwagon. Hey, well, yeah, hey, let me get you on solo. Hold on, let me get you on solo. Solo. All right, let's check that out.
Yeah, see, this is an HPI Nitro RS4 3 Evo. This is their street car. This thing is a 2-speed, and it's just a monster. I mean, a monster. And they have them. The electric versions that I have are tore down, but it looks just like that. But it's an electric car, and they'll do 70 plus mile an hour all day.
Shout out to the 40 in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. You got a question for OG, put a question mark in front of your question so it stand out in the chat. Interview nights, I don't read all the chat, but I see we moving on up like the Jeffersons. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 687, let's go.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
13 more, we gonna be at that 700, baby. Let's go. All right. Road One said, OGs.
Prayers to Linden. Prayers to Linden. Ty, I didn't want to cut you off. I just wanted to get.
Oh yeah, my bad. Since it's 40 people in the chat, I was waiting until everybody got in here. My bad. Let me go ahead and give y'all an update. I did speak with our brother Linden. Our brother Linden was in. Hold on, before I even go here now. Now, our brother Linden was involved in an accident. He was a little hurt. He's not dying or anything, but he is battered and bruised. He's in the recovery process right now. Now, you know we joke a lot around here, and now y'all can joke as much y'all want about his plane, everything, but there's two things I can't go along with. Joking about somebody being hurt or joking about somebody being sick. The two things I can't go along with. So now we can joke about everything, but we cannot joke about him being injured. That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. I just don't do that. And that will give you a one-way ticket up out of here. I'm talking about forever. You know what I'm saying?
Eject those Cedo.
Tell them, OG, eject those Cedo. Road One said, OG, what is one or two of your favorite electric RCs? I think you answered that already as well. My bad. Yeah, I think you said what you said, your Sledge and your X-Max, right?
Yeah, my Notorious and my Sledge right now.
Okay. Let me see. Dirty Matt said, which do you prefer, nitro or electric?
To be a gearhead like I am and to like tinkering with stuff and bringing stuff to life, nitro. Plug and play. Well, I just want to go have fun and not carry a backpack with me, not carry fuel bottles, not carry nothing but a controller and a truck and walk out the door. Electric. They both have their pluses, boys. They both have their pluses, but you can't beat the sound of a nitro running, hitting them gears, shifting gears, and the smoke and the noise, and yeah, it's just nitro's nice.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to RC Empire Texas. Somebody make sure you drop his link in the chat. Appreciate that $5 holler, my friend. Gunnet said, hey, OG Nitro, did you ever have one of the Cox GTP racers?
Nope, not that I'm aware of. I didn't.
Okay. Richard B in the house. What's going on? Shout out to Richard B. Shout out to everybody for tuning in around the world. Richard B from Norway. Linden Stewart from Guyana, South America. Shout out to everybody in the US as well. J-Man from Canada. Shout out to my Canadians. J-Man, K2H. Appreciate you guys. Let me see where we at. Hold on. Rooster in the house. What's going on, Rooster?
Shout out to all you guys stopping in here tonight. Greatly appreciated, even though you guys would have been here anyway, because Urban probably runs the best live stream on YouTube right now for us RC guys. Gives us a place to hang out, place to joke, place to have fun, and we can do it all without arguing over what's better and what's not. So it's a good place to be.
Yeah, I love to have fun. And it's no need to argue about what's better, because everybody got their personal preference. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like on-road cars, some people like off-road cars. You know, so each his own. I just enjoy hanging out with everybody. I enjoy the camaraderie. I enjoy the jokes that everybody have. You know what I mean? As long as they don't go too far. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get him on solo. Let's check this out.
This is the one I was talking about. This is the OG. Nitro TC3 from a team associated from 1999. This has the .12 Nitro engine in it and the single speed transmission. Now, this one won world races and stuff like that for team associated. And then 3 years later, they made this one, which is a Nitro NTC3 made by Team Associated. But this one has the .15 engine in it and the 2-speed transmission. This is a demon right here. This was made 4 years later, and this was the car to beat back in the day. I raced these, and you picture this with an electric version, just with a brush motor in it, maybe a 9-turn, something like that in it with a battery pack. That's what I raced on the carpet, was one of these.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, there's some nice rigs, OG. See, now you got me thinking about our on-road nitro car. Man, that looks real good, man.
Wish I could get this box I got underneath the table, but it's too far back. But man, that Kyosho FW06 kit that you can buy from A Main is less than $300. It's body, complete car, engine, exhaust, everything you need. You just got to put it together because it's a kit. But when you get it together, you can paint your body, and it's good to go. And $280 for one of them road cars right there with a 2-speed in it that'll do 60, 70 mile an hour out the box. Yeah, can't pass that up. I got this thing sitting under the table waiting to be put together.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Grizzly, I see you. Mikey G, shout out to Mikey G. Mikey G said, if you had to pick one, what discontinued Nitro RC would you like to see return?
If I had to pick one, I got to stick with my boys, and I would say bring back the original Savage 25, ready to run 25, the Savage HPI Savage 25 RTR, or bring back the Savage, the HPI SS Savage with the kit, one or the other, because those things are still selling for $800, $900, $1,000 off eBay all day long. And they're what people want. They want the old school stuff because it works. It don't break. So I'd want them to bring that back. They'd sell a lot better than the modern ones do.
Rinks in the house. Rinks from the top rope. Rinks said, what did you do or not do to the nurse that keeps shutting your Wi-Fi off at 11 p.m.?
Hey, everybody got a price.
I know that's right. Hey, I'm gonna say it for OG. I'm gonna say it for OG, guys, because I know he want to say it. Don't worry, Linden will be back in the alley slinging them Amazon coupons next week.
Hey, as soon as he tells me he's okay and I can crack a joke on him, I already got 2 that are gonna blow the house up.
I already know.
I already got 2, and one of them is funny. Is about being in the alley slinging coupons.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. Jersey Style said, OG, you drinking those little hugs?
Chino. Yes, I am. That's why I said I'm trying to get the sugar in me.
Definitely subscribe to OG. We 9 away from 700, fellas. We moving on up like the Jeffersons. That's what I'm talking about.
Appreciate it, boys. Appreciate it.
Listen, one thing I'm gonna ask for y'all. One thing I ask for y'all: do not unsubscribe after the live, because I heard there was something like that going on in the other live streams. We ain't gonna go into where it was going on at or nothing like that, but we just don't want it happening here. Please, okay? That's all we ask. What's going on, People's Network in the house? I see you, my friend. Shout out to everybody. Rughead, I see you. Rughead said, what are OG's favorite 12mm road tires?
Honestly, I don't have one. I don't have one, honestly.
Big Jim in the house.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing, whether you want to run rubbers or foams. It's hard.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Dirty Max. We're not even gonna play that. Jokes about someone being injured is just disrespectful. That's just me. Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we can joke, we can play whatever, but we ain't gonna joke about that. You know what I mean?
And family. You don't talk about a man's family.
Yeah. You know that that goes hand in hand with it too. You
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody for joining in. All right, I got one for you, OG. OG. So, what is the name of the rep that you're using, and how long have you had it?
Oh, I've only had it for a couple months, and the name of it, Ty, I'd have to look it up on my Amazon, which I can't do because you're on my tablet and my phone. But Rinks, I sent Rinks a picture of it. He might have the name of it. It's a knockoff of what do they call them? The Fresh Parks, Fresh Park, the big
Oh,
ramps.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a knockoff of one of those. It's not called that, but it's built similar like those. But I don't know if Fresh Parks is built exactly the same or not, because Fresh Parks are expensive, bro. I mean, expensive.
Yeah,
I
definitely,
mean,
definitely.
this one wasn't cheap. Don't get me wrong, Ty. I mean, I paid $236 for this one. That's a lot of money for
Oh,
something. That's a lot of money to jump some toy cars off something, you know. But
trust me, I know
yeah,
exactly what you mean because I
oh
paid
yeah,
200.
yeah,
I
you
paid
got
almost
a nice
200.
one.
I paid almost 200 for mine, and
Yeah,
mine isn't. It needs to be wider. Like I really need to have
yeah.
two of them side by side for it to be wide enough.
Well, that's
But
because the one you got, I think, was more aimed at like BMX riders for jumping bicycles off them because they're skinnier, you know. And they us RC guys that can't drive all that good, we got to have a wider platform, you know. So that's why I bought the biggest one they had. It's almost 39. It's 39 inches wide, and I still miss
mhm.
it, you know. And I've been doing this for over 3 decades, and I still miss it, you
Hey,
know. But
I miss it. I miss it a lot too as well.
yeah,
Uh, Georgia Style said I'm charging two 8,000 milliamp hour batteries taking forever. Hey, better the slow charge than the fast charge. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see we still moving up. My bad, OG. I gotta do it.
come on.
693. We 7 away.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Don't worry, guys. One of y'all gonna be next. Hey, we're gonna keep it hot, man. We're gonna make the fun zone. Hey, listen, we're gonna make sure we make it all about the fun zone crew for a little while. Now I might throw a couple of other guys here and there, but I'm gonna make sure I show love back to y'all guys. I mean, you guys are always here week in, week out, even when I'm here rocking solo, you know what I mean? Just
Thanks, brother.
yapping. You guys are here and I appreciate you guys. So hey, I gotta show y'all some love too, you know.
Watt down there getting ready to zap me because I said toy cars.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. I see you. Just blocking them into our house. What's going on? Just bashing it.
Young Master Bashing. That's him.
Just bashing said, "What's up? What is up, Urban and OG in the chat? I'm going to try to join here in a few. Appreciate you, my friend.
One Zone sponsored by Hugs. There we go.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Rink said, moving on up. Absolutely. Let's go. David, what's going on? Daniel. Why do I keep saying David? Daniel, my bad, bro. My bad. Hey, listen, if I call your name wrong in the chat, please charge it to my head, not my heart. It's because I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move fast in the chat because I'm always behind. So, I just try to catch up, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay, Dirty Matt said it's a KCRC ramp. I think KCRC ramps are made in Canada, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not a KC. It's some kind of Hong Kong Fooey one, I think, bro, to be honest with you. I mean, to be dead honest with you, I'd have to look it up. But yeah, I just know that when I seen the model of it, when I bought my black ramps, I knew they weren't. As soon as I got them here, I was like, dang it. That's racing motorcycles and then racing BMX growing up. We all know what a ramp is supposed to be like,
Yeah. It's supposed to have some kind of kicker on it.
Yeah, exactly. And this had no kick. It's just run into it and straight up. It ain't got no hook to it. And you got to have that hook, to load up the suspension, to get in the air, and all that kind of good stuff. Anywho, I knew they were wrong. So I told Michelle, I said, hey, Cher, I said, I'm going to have to buy me some new ramps. She goes, you just got those. What's wrong with those? I said, they ain't doing the job. I mean, they're good for jumping. You see me jumping my trucks 50, 60 feet out, but not going up, I had to have something to sling them up in the air. So I found this ramp, dropped $1 on them, And I got it set on the lowest setting right now. It's on the lowest setting. I can jack it up 2 more clicks and probably get, 20 plus feet in the air. Right now,
Oh,
in all honesty, when you see them flying over me, and I'm a little over 6 foot, when they're flying over me, they're probably 12 foot in the air, but they're going, when they hit down by them campers on my videos, they're going 60, almost 70 feet, but that's all speed that does that.
mm-hmm. OG, excuse me, Dirty Matt said, OG, is that ramp you're talking about the KCRC ramp? Oh, you just basically answered that. That's the one I have. And I have the 48-inch version. Gotcha.
Exactly, what distance over height. Exactly. I'd rather have that distance. The height's okay, but they're gonna, you got to control that landing bad enough as it is without being 30, 40 feet in the air, and I can land pretty good. I ain't broke nothing yet, except until a video y'all ain't seen yet. But a Savage didn't make it back home the other day, and it was 1000% my fault.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, David. Shout out to David. Savage, I see you in the house. What's going on?
What's up, Savage?
Linden Stewart said, special guest OG, do you fly nitro planes or electric, or are you strictly an RC guy, RC car guy?
Back when I went totally crazy back in the day, we're talking 25, 30 years ago, before I had to sell my first collection, I had 6 or 7 planes, I think, and 3 helicopters. 1 nitro copter, which I could not fly to save my life. I'll admit that. And 2 nitro, two-stroke airplanes, and the rest were electric.
Okay. What RC, I'm having issues with mine as well. I just ordered 2 memory cards. They should be here tomorrow. Hopefully it's the memory card corrupted, causing my issues. Cause I mean, it just keep cutting off. Like I can't even, like I'm telling you, it just keep cutting off. I ain't even been able to make the videos. Bro, look at this. Look at all this crap I got over here. I got some brand new Ovonic batteries. Ain't even bust them open yet. I got Spectrum batteries. Ovonic Spectrum. I got what is this? Turnigy batteries, Turnigy Rapid batteries. Man, I got a bunch of batteries. I got 2 cars. I ain't bust out the box. Well, I bring them out the box, but I haven't been able to get the videos done, bro. Like my camera is killing me right now. Telling you, killing me. Absolutely, just. What GoPro do you have? Actually, that's what I meant to ask you. What GoPro do you have? Cause I see you have the preview where you can see it on your phone. And I know that the Hero 10. That's when they started going through their lawsuit issues, and they couldn't. You can't see the previews when you're recording. When you actually hit record, you can't see it on your phone.
That's why all that new stuff I don't like, dude. I don't like anything new, bro. I mean, nothing. I like old stuff. My trucks are old. My Savages, you see my buggies. We just talked about it at the start of the live. My 20-year-old stuff. I love my 15, 10-year-old, 20-year-old stuff. This camera right here, I think I've had this for 9 years. This is the Hero 6 Black. And my little session I have right here, this is the Hero 5, Session 5, I think. Yeah, and these things work great. Now, about the hour mark, 50, 55 minutes, I'm at the end of my battery, which is good. I only got like about 5% left running around that 50-minute mark, and the camera starts to get really hot. I mean, real hot. Hot to touch. So, but in the time frame it takes me to swap batteries, give it a couple minutes to cool down, and I literally mean a couple minutes because I'm strapping it right back on my head and going back to running my trucks because I'm on a time limit out in that lot, But
yeah.
I don't have any problems out of this older camera, man. I really don't. After I started paying attention to the heat and that hour mark, I knew about when I was going to start having problems with it, so I started working around it. I ain't had no problems since then.
Got you. Hotspot, I see you. Don't forget to smash the like button, like Just Bashinit said, fellas. Watt said the DJIs fly nice. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, YRC said Ty have the Hero 10 and wonder why I couldn't see the preview. Makes sense. Yeah, because they sold the rights to the Hero 4 off, and whatever company that they sold it off to is suing them for the previews, like for the 9 and all that stuff. That's why anything after the 10 they don't have the previews, because they still in the lawsuit right now.
Ty, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite side dish?
Favorite side dish?
Macaroni, cheese, coleslaw, potato salad, beans. What?
Baked beans with vegetarian baked beans with ground beef in it with some onions and maybe a couple of jalapeno peppers, some green peppers, something like that.
Oh, he went extreme.
Yeah, it's gotta be sauced up a little bit. It's gotta be a little saucy.
Yeah. There you go. Sounds good.
What's your favorite side dish, my friend?
Me? Coleslaw. I love a coleslaw, or if my grandmother was making it, God rest her soul, because ain't none of my grannies with me no more. My grannies helped raise me, so strong women. But you know what it's like to be around the big mamas and stuff. You know, the grandmas.
Absolutely.
Like a grandma.
Nobody ever.
Nobody. Nope.
Hey, you can never. Hey, listen, those meals cannot be duplicated.
Never will either. Never will. But to answer your question, if my grandma was making the potato salad or the coleslaw, there it was. That was it. But I had another granny, like you're talking about, that makes some baked beans, boy. That put the hurt on you. Put the hurt on you with her beans. You know, they all had their specialties.
Randy said, "What cheese pairs best with Spam?" Yes, I'm at home now. Hey, I was just about to say, Randy, I know you're not texting from the road.
Better not be. He'd be grounded.
Yeah, glad you made it home safe, bro.
He keeps that up. We're going to zap him for 5 minutes to give him enough time to get home.
Flyboys 305 said, "What's better, gas or nitro?"
Nitro. 2 strokes easier to tune. 2 strokes easier to work on. Weed whackers, chainsaws, they're all the same motor in a 2-stroke RC, but I prefer nitro.
Absolutely. Let me get it right.
And that is facts.
Tell them what.
And that is facts.
Absolutely. What said, and that's facts. Shout out to Granny. I'm trying to tell you. A little green bean casserole never hurt. Mac and cheese homemade though. Yes, sir.
Them big 4-bean casseroles, 4 and 9-bean casseroles they throw together with the garlic and the greens and stuff. Oh no, that's hit. That's done. You ain't leaving the table. You're gonna be taking a nap.
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are awesome. Michelle H in the building. What is going on? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing?
There's my share.
Said he can't see the chat. I don't know what happened. You might have to back out the live and come back in. Speed Demon in the house said sorry for being late. Overtime at work. Hey, you gotta get that money. Get that money to get these RCs. Randy started.
Mac and cheese. Yeah, mac and cheese was my kryptonite, bro. Let me tell you, I love mac and cheese until I started developing this. Another reason why I'm sick right now, we ain't going down that road, but I've developed all of a sudden a gluten problem. So, you know, gluten's in everything. And so I can't do mac and cheese no more. I can't do certain dairy products no more. I mean, I'm dying over here. I'm living off lunch meat and crackers, and only certain crackers.
Hey, trust me, I understand. Hey, sometimes, hey, listen, all I'm gonna tell you is the older we get, the more our diet changes. Like stuff that we used to be able to eat and things we used to be able to do, you can't do that no more.
You're so right, sir. You're so right. I mean, everything, once you hit 50, it's almost like a little computer chip goes off in your body, factory reset. Everything gets messed up, man.
All aspects in the building. Oh, man, we move. Hey, fellas, it's going down.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Hey, whoever that is out there playing, stop playing. I see what you're doing. Hey, who is that playing? Stop playing. Stop playing. Hey, look.
Probably
Oh
rinks.
God.
I
Hey,
bet I bet dollars to nothing is rinks.
hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you what it is. They didn't believe that was the live subscriber count, so they had to unsubscribe and subscribe to see the number go up and down. That I'm telling you, that's all that was. They didn't think that was the real live subscriber count. Yeah, Social Blade has all the information, bro. All the information. You can track anything over there, like channel statistics, video statistics, future projections, live subscriber count, achievements, all that. Like you can go over there and look up your stuff and learn a lot about your channel, man, over there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. So, OG Nitro, I got more questions for you. So, how long did you do track racing? Stop playing in the chat, man. Y'all stop playing out there. I see what you're doing. Jeez Louise, stop. Hey, that's what we don't do. That's what we don't do.
Shout out to my boy Chino's back. My nephew.
Yes,
¿Qué
sir.
pasó, Holmes? ¿Qué pasó? Yeah, anyway, to answer your question, I raced probably from 2000, maybe 2001, up till about 2009. And the majority of that, I've been telling you guys, the majority of that was electric. I loved racing indoor on the carpet and a little outdoor. But as Rinks will tell you, when you put an electric car down on a carpet with foam tires and you got that brushless motor in it, which is just ridiculous fast, and that mug turns like a y'all remember the movie Tron, when Tron's on their motorcycles and it turns like this real sharp. When that car turns like that at top speed, you're hooked forever. But I raced the majority of the time on the carpet with electric during the winter and sometimes in the summer. But I raced monster trucks and 10 scales. That's back when the stadium truck thing started and took off. Well, that's how long ago that was. And then I raced 8-scale buggy for probably 4 years.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Jeez Louise, what is going on? All right. So what year was this, OG? And what vehicle are you holding?
That was 2004, 2005. And that is a Savage HPI 25 that I have. You can't tell because I'm holding it by the chassis, so everything's dropped down. But when you set it down, I had it set up so it was only probably 2 inches off the ground. It was squatty, and it was stretched out wider. I had 12 millimeter hub extenders all the way around it with pin tires on it on that clay track that's behind me. That's at State Line RC. That's in Indiana. That's no longer there. That was my second home for almost 10 years.
Oh, okay.
That was my first monster truck Nitro monster truck win was with that truck.
Fellas, just so y'all know, my road warrior has been sending me this photos, man. He's intimidation tactics. Y'all see what he's trying to do? Trying to intimidate me. He said he's gonna be ready for all the smoke.
That was when my stepdaughter was taking my picture, and I told her not to. We were at my dad's birthday party. She's over there clicking away on the camera as I'm. You can see me coming towards her, and she's clicking away on the camera as I'm stepping to her.
What RC said that's a nice tank, OG. What kind of fish you got in there? This is funny. Watch this.
oh, my fish tank.
Yeah, he missed it when I asked that earlier.
Oh, tell him to watch this. Boop. It's gone. It's a screensaver on my TV. It looks real. It's got a little eel in it and stuff, and crabs going across the bottom of it. And it looks real, dude. It's free. I couldn't pass it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Flyboys 305 said, OG, what area are you in?
I'm in Michigan. I'm in Calhoun County, Michigan. We're like one row up from the bottom of the state and 3 notches over from the west side from Lake Michigan. So I'm only like 45 minutes from the Indiana state line. I'm 45 minutes away from Speed Demon and 45 minutes away from Indiana. and about 6 hours away from rinks.
No problem. Hotspot, we'll catch you next time. We appreciate you joining in. Hashtag loose sandy conditions.
Oh, Watts, hey, Watt, to talk about that, OG racing them loose sandy conditions, that track back then was before we had clay. So that was actual dirt. And you talk about dusty. Oh, Lord. Oh, we would spray it down. We would blow it off. We would pack it the hardest we could. But that was back before we got clay. When we started bringing clay into the track is when we had the Nationals down there and stuff like that at that track. We had the Kings of Kings races down there where a lot of you guys that might know racers like Dakota Fenn. Dakota Fenn's father-in-law owned that track right there. That's his in-laws that owned that track we were at all the time. The first time I met Dakota, he was about 7 years old at that track.
Oh, man, that's super cool. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, fellas.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
We almost there. We got one more to go, fellas. We only an hour and 1 minute in. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Speedy me said, OG Nitro, my Michigan buddy. Absolutely. Shout out to Chino with that $10 holler. Somebody drop his link in the chat. Y'all know what to do.
That's my boy Chino right there. That's my little brother.
Dirty Matt said, is the V6 Creighton chassis the same as the V5 chassis? I found a brand new M2C chassis on the marketplace, still sealed.
Wow.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Absolutely. One more push. Let's push it. Randy part 2. What's going on? One more for OG. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Racing on powder. Shout out to Chino with that $10 holler. Y'all know what to do. Drop his link in the chat. Shout out to Chino, man. Coffee cup in the house. I see you. Real here said, I race them loose sandy conditions on a daily. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody in the chat. OG Nitro link is in the description box as well as pinned in the chat, guys. Definitely subscribe to OG Nitro. One away from that 700. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the house. Hood Wiz, yo, my guy, my original troublemaker right there. That's my OG troublemaker right there. I'm telling you that. Hey, this dude been starting trouble since I started doing lives. He was the first one to start trouble. So shout out to Hood Wiz, man. He doing a lot of nice IFS builds, man. Independent suspension builds on his crawlers, man. Gunnar said, OG, what about the Mini Z? You ever race those?
No, but I tell you what, again, I've talked to a few people about these, and with my addictive personality, when it comes to hobbies like shooting bows and RC cars and guns and stuff like that, you know how many bodies they have for them little Mini Zs? It is ridiculous, and I'd have to have them all. I'd have to have every one of them, kind of like collector's cards. You got to have them all. Because I've thought about racing them, and I watched, who did I watch? I watched Corey the other night. Last night he posted a video up of him running his on a track or something like that. It was either last night or the night before. I watched him running at the track, and it got me thinking about him. But no, I haven't got one yet, but I've thought about it.
Hey, we did it. 702. Let's go. Shout out to Michelle H. Said OG in the house, my bestie. Y'all know what to do. Shout out to Michelle H with that $10 holler. Drop a link in the chat, fellas. You know what to do. You know what to do.
Respect you guys. Nothing but respect. Love, respect, appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Hey, listen, I'm going to ask y'all like this. Don't unsubscribe after the live, fellas. We're going to do this for everybody. Everybody who hang out over here, everybody I see that hang out over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get everybody out here one at a time. We're going to make it happen, fellas. We are going to make it happen. Why not push the people that watch me and the people that hang out with me? That's how I feel, man.
I understand it's hard because I'm a Nitro guy, but hey, I throw the electrics around too. I mean, I've been an electric racer before I was a Nitro racer. I can still do that too.
Absolutely. 700. Congrats, OG. Let's go.
Thanks, Randy. Love Randy.
Woo woo. 700. You all rock. Absolutely, Michelle H. Let's go. Hey, let's keep it pushing. Hey, let's go for 720. Why not? Let's raise the bar. Let's go for 720. If we can do it, let's do it. Flyboys 305 said, OG, do you give lessons on gas and nitro? I need to learn.
It's simple. It's a lot easier than what people think, and I'll be honest with you about that. I mean, you're going to be freaking out because a lot of people get into it, and it's like, I can't get it to run. I can't. Yeah, I know. Everybody does. But once you figure it out, you go, dummy. Why didn't I realize that? Or I should have known that, or I should, whatever. But it's really, really easy. Now, granted, there's some of them that are just hard. I mean, and they're notorious. Chat groups, Facebook groups, all YouTube channels talk about this engine being hard to run, that engine being hard to run, that carburetor being junk on that engine, put this carburetor on it, all that kind of stuff. I don't play that game. I buy engines that I know run all the time, so I ain't got to put up with that hassle.
Mm-hmm. What RC said, I heard OG is having a 700 sub giveaway. Guess what you're getting? A Savage bucket. Yes, sir. Everybody saying congrats, OG 700. OG thumbs up. Randy 2.0 in the house. Hooray. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nick B in the building. What's going on, Nick B? Oh, my goodness. No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't had to make a run just yet. All right. So, OG, do you like to, as far as your nitro cars, do you like to put bigger engines in your cars, or do you like to run the stock engines for your cars?
Most of the time, it's a stock engine because I'll only buy a truck that usually has the size of the motor in it that I already want. And the reason why I stick to that pretty good is because of the weight, the size of this thing, and stuff like that. You can't push it with a small engine. You got to have a good sized engine in it, and most manufacturers know that, and they stick 4.6 engines in them, which are what they call 28s. Some of them might go as small as a 21, but a 28 is a good standard size for any good sized monster truck. So all of my engines, 95% of them are 28s. I have a few 25s, which is the next step down from a 28, and I have a couple of 21s. But I don't have 21s in trucks. I use 21s in the buggies because when you're racing, as Rinks knows, when you're racing 8-scale buggies, most club races, well, sanctioned races most definitely, but some clubs require it too, to where you can only run a 21 size engine, a 21 cc engine. You can't run anything higher. So a lot of the race specs perform to that level.
Okay. We got one in
kind of like electric guys. You guys know some electric guys to where like speed challenges and stuff like that. You're only allowed to use a certain kind of ESC, or you're only allowed to use a certain battery size, or a certain type of brushless motor. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. We got one in the chat from Jersey Style said, question, what's a good beginner nitro truck right now?
Savage 4.6, HPI Savage 4.6, 8 scale. It's just probably the best all-around trouble-free truck you're going to find right now. And if you were to buy a brand new HPI 4.6, all of those parts would fit on my 20-year-old Savage behind me, and my 20-year-old Savage parts would fit on your truck too. They've been interchangeable for 20 years. That's all awesome to me. And yes, I'm biased, but that's how awesome HPI is. The Savages are, because they haven't had to change this truck in over 20 years, 23 years exactly, and it's still selling. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. Randy said, my mom used to watch this show called the 700 Club. Hold on. Nick B said, OG, except for a 1/8 trigger, you could use up to a 0.25, but LOL. Okay, so I got a question for you, OG. Since that's what you recommend, why do so many people recommend a Traxxas for a lot of people's first Nitro?
I don't know why they do that for, because they have problems still to this day with the crankshafts and the carburetors not performing right on the engines. So I would never suggest that to anybody. Why would I tell you to buy something that you got to turn around and put money into to make it run right? I wouldn't tell you to do that. I'd tell you to go buy an HPI 4.6 Savage X is what it's called, the Savage X 4.6. It's got the ugliest body on it in the world. I think they're ugly anyway. And because when you start it up and you break it in the right way, 20 years from now, like those, it'll still be running.
Gotcha. Speed Demon in the house said, OG, I hear you always talking about the Savage. What's so good about it compared to other Nitro trucks? Curious.
It's the only truck they made. I can't say only, because there are a couple exceptions where they've attempted it and tried it. But it's got the vertical chassis plates that go up and down. They're not flat. That vertical chassis plate is what keeps them from bending. It's what keeps everything from breaking and tearing apart. It is, and you can even ask, if you watch a certain YouTuber, not going to say no names, we don't promote, but he's a pretty big guy. But if you watch him, he'll talk about his favorite Nitro truck is the HPI Savage, because it is the king of Nitro monster trucks. It's the most durable. That's all there is to it. It ain't a race truck. It ain't a track truck. It's a basher truck. You see me backflipping my Savages. To backflip a Nitro truck is crazy by itself, you know. And I do it with all my Savages. I can double backflip them.
Yes,
So,
he sends them. So definitely check out the videos, fellas. Hey,
and that's because I don't. It's not that I don't care about them, but I know whatever I break, and I haven't broke anything yet. But if I was to break something, I got 100 parts. And the reason why you got 100 parts is because nothing breaks very often on a Savage. So you just keep accumulating parts, you know, and you don't need them.
Flyboys 305 said my hobby shop always say the Jado Nitro for beginners.
The Jado Nitro is a good car, and it's fast as heck. That sucker will move. I've always liked the Jados, you know, and but when they made the electric one, the Jado's a Nitro truck. Then they made the electric one, saying it was going to be the savior, and that went up against the Arma and the Typhon. You can't touch that Typhon. I'm telling you. I'm trying to break my Typhon still to this day. Look at Chino. Los LST is the best. That's my bro right there. But I'm trying to break my Typhon, and I can't do it. I mean, can't. And I'm sending it.
Hey, RC said 20 years. Most 1-to-1 cars don't last that long nowadays. LOL.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 engines up here on this shelf behind this camera right now that are at least 15 plus years old, and I can start any one of them up.
Stop playing with my OG, fellas. I see somebody's out there playing. Stop playing with my OG.
I see the numbers clicking and rolling.
Hey, somebody out there playing games. Stop playing games. Look, there they go. They looking for us to say something. That's all it is to it. Hey, so check this out, OG. I know you was working on that 20-old Nitro buggy a few days ago.
Yes, sir.
Is it close by you so you can show it to the guys in the chat? I'll get you on solo if it's close by. If you can grab it, that would be super cool. Yeah, he was working on a car he's had for 20 years, fellas. 20 years. So let's get him on solo. Hold on, let me get him on solo. All right, and what is this, OG?
This is the Offna Ravager 9.5 series buggy, 8-scale buggy. It's got an original purple-headed Offna 28 engine in it. I just recently put these Badland knockoff wheels on it to give it more traction out there in the grass. This buggy right here is not the buggy, but my first race buggy was one of these. I raced a 9.5 Ravager and won a lot of races with it. I have pictures of that up too in my shorts also as well. I painted it green, canite green. So yeah, it was just like this one.
Oh, okay. All right, we got one in the chat. Dirty Man said, in all your opinion, I want to turn my V5 Notorious into the V6. Would it be cheaper to sell my V5 that doesn't really have anything done to it and just buy the V6 instead? I don't know what the difference is between the V5 and V6.
The
think,
V6
matter of fact,
is
the V6 is slightly beefier. They got some beefier parts on it, right?
Yeah, that's why I waited. That's why I've been watching these things forever. Me and Michelle both have been watching the Creightons and you know, the Notoriouses and the Outcasts and everything. And when they come out with this version 6, and I've seen that they upgraded the electronics in it, they upgraded the ESC, they upgraded the engine, they upgraded the front and rear bumpers. They upgraded like 6 major break points on the version 6 from the version 5 because they listen to the customers. And you know, which Traxxas could take notes about that. But Arma listened to their customers and beefed up the front end, the rear end, the bumpers, the bulkhead supports, the front and rear supports. They upgraded a lot of it on that V6, and that's what made me pull the trigger and buy that version 6 Notorious.
I see somebody out there playing. That is too funny. I see you having a good time tonight. Randy said, OG, I see Red Cat Nitros occasionally appear used for cheap. What are your thoughts on Red Cat Nitros?
Red Cat's a good company. Red Cat been around for a minute. And let me tell you, and Rinks would be better for this than what I am because Rinks is a true Nitro RC, excuse me, a true Nitro RC enthusiast because Rinks will sample every plate at the table. To where me, I'm fussy. It's OFNA or HPI or Team Associated or Hobeo. Rinks will play with every toy in the box. He doesn't care. And anytime you can pick up a halfway decent looking and running Nitro car for a good price, I don't care what it is, buy it because you'll have fun with it. I guarantee it. As long as you can get some kind of feel for the engine still having some life in it and not being stretched out too bad, you know, you can get some enjoyment out of it. And even if you gotta put a small engine in it, like what's in these road cars behind me, these little HPI 3.0 engines, they're only like you can get them cheap, you know, $70-$80 to $115, you know, for a new engine, and then you already have the car to put the engine in, and you got a good thing.
Oh, and what kind of hold on, rewind. What kind of cars got $70-$80 engines? Rewind. Hey.
Like these road cars.
Like
this one right here. These HPI 3.0 motors that are inside these. I wish I wasn't buried so bad. I'd show you one. I got one sitting right there. But yeah, the 18s, 0.18s, the 0.30s. You can find specials on those all the time for less than $100 or barely over $100 for a brand new engine. And stick it in a 10 scale car and make it do 60 mile an hour.
Oh, okay. Judges Style said, thank you, OG. I think I'm gonna buy a Nitro. I had one about 40 years ago. Look like I'm gonna buy a Savage on your recommendations. I may as well. LOL, I can't stop.
I promise you this, that unless you get a truck that was made on a Monday or Friday after the plant closed down, you ain't gonna have no problems out of it. The newer ones today, with the gray-headed newer 4.6 engines in them, are basically turnkey. 2 needle carburetors, a high and a low. They come straight from the factory, ready to start. You start them up, they're going to start on command. You run the right fuel in them, you brake them in the right way, and then from that day on, like my trucks, it'll start up for you every time. I've had some people question me about my trucks, not so much in my comments, but I can hear it in their voices when they watch my videos, because they're like, Because when I get to the lot, guys, I don't start my stuff up and get it started and run it ahead of time and then turn on my GoPro and go, okay, OG, we're at the lot, blah, blah, blah. We're going to run this truck. And then I start it up when I've already ran it. No, every time you see me start up a truck, it's the first time it's been started for that day. Some of them, the first time it's been started in 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months. You see everything. I don't edit nothing out. It's either going to run or it ain't going to run. But my Savages always run.
David said, OG, you drinking nitro fuel?
Well, Rinks is washer fluid. That's what this is. Blinker fluid.
Nick B said, OG, how much fuel ran through those engines in the background?
Oh, I probably got gallons ran through a few of those. I mean, yeah. And even my newer ones that I got what I call the break-in Bible. It's a notebook I keep in my truck. Maybe some of you guys have seen it. Probably not, because a lot of you guys probably, and I don't blame you for it, not one bit, have watched my videos enough to where, or at all, where you see me get out this notebook I have that I write down every tank I run. And so I might have 13, 14, 15 tanks of fuel ran through an engine. That's a gallon of fuel, you know, and a good engine will get you many, many, many gallons of fuel ran through it, with many gallons. And on a Savage, a full tank on a Savage, you're gonna get half an hour run time, and then you just fill it back up and keep going. Don't even let it run out. Just dump some more fuel in it and just stay on the trigger. You could run it all day.
Nice. Rink said, OG, should I buy a off the buggy?
Rinks, you already bought 2. How many more are you gonna buy? Rinks is, I'm telling you, Rinks is the RC guy, man. He's the Nitro dude. I'm telling you, he plays with everything too. But man, he buys everything. He ain't bashful.
Roadhead said, tell OG he's in the dojo. We at karate, LOL.
I've been in a few dojos myself. I've played on the mat a couple times. Yes, I have.
Tell him what. Who's playing with toys? Jeez Louise. Man, we drive around here. We don't play with no toys. We drive. We drive. Shout out to the Fred. Said, hey, Ty, OG, what's going on?
The Fred.
Georgia Style said, I hope I don't regret buying the Vigilante. You shouldn't.
A lot of people are. A lot of people are buying the heck out of them, boy. Whew.
I'm not gonna lie, I should have bought it when it was on sale instead of buying the motorcycle, but I bought the motorcycle instead.
Thanks, Nick B. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Coffee cup too.
Jeez Louise. Prayers, man. Jeez Louise, bro. Let me see. Where we at? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. We got a long one. Y'all see it. What's up? Chris Watt. Jersey Style. Michelle H. Dirty Max. Road One. Randy. Jim Bowl from Jim's RC and Bikes. Rinks. All Aspects. Roadhead. Matthew Senior. Nick B. Just Bashing It. David from the nursing home. David. Goniac from Ray from Goniac. Chino. Flyboys 305. Speed Demon. Richard B. Coffee Cup. Mikey G. Hood Wiz. Chino said the Losi LST tank is bigger. I tell you what, man, Rinks put a little bit of fuel in something and poured it in that daggone buggy, that vehicle he was working on last week when he put the tank on it. Man, that little bit of fuel filled that tank up. I was like, geez Louise, boy, you put a little bit of fuel in there, you can probably run forever.
Got little nitro bottles. Always got nitro bottles laying around. Got fuel here. Got fuel there. Sidewinder. I always keep these on the table to do like what Rinks did, because you can see it in countless videos of mine where I've tore the engine completely apart down to the piston and rings, and I'll put it all back together and dump some fuel in the carburetor like Rinks did. Fire it up right here in the table, smoke out the living room, and go, okay, it's good. Then I know I can put it in the truck and it'll run.
Nick B said, yep, OG, if you break them in correctly, they last 100. Chino said, I know Mexican judo. That dude is something else. I don't know what we're gonna do with Chino, man.
You don't know what I know. You don't know if I know this. You don't know if I know that.
Jersey Style said, OG, I don't know. I just realized I got a lot of Karens in my neighborhood. I don't know where I can go. If I buy a Nitro truck, it has to be far away. Yeah,
Exactly.
it depends on your neighborhood, man, and your neighbors. My neighbors, they used to me riding dirt bikes and Harleys through the neighborhood. So guess what? If I come through here with a Nitro car, as long as it's a respectful hour, man, they just gotta deal with it.
Exactly. Exactly. They wouldn't be complaining if you was running a loud lawnmower or a weed whacker or a leaf blower out there. And those things are obnoxious and they ain't fun to use because when you're using those, you're doing work.
Row One said, "What true statement? I have 5 different brands and all are different experiences." Absolutely. Ring said, "OG, is it true you were once bit by a rattlesnake, and after 3 painful days, the rattlesnake died?"
True story, Rinks, because it was this finger right here. I lost this finger right here from the rattlesnake. And if you look carefully, I lost this finger right here wrestling a honey badger. So yeah, I've lost a couple of them, you know. But yeah, it's true.
Fred said, "Nitro tweaking." Coffee Cup said, "Hey OG, what nitro fuel would you recommend?"
Sidewinder. It's the only thing that I will use unless I absolutely have to use anything else. Sidewinder, 20 to 25% is the best all-around fuel for anything that I run. Now, if I was a racer and if I had a $400 race engine, I would use a little bit higher, nitro content or whatever stuff like that goes. A lot of guys like VP. I know Rinks is a big VP. Ryan Lutz specialist. He likes running the VP and stuff like that. A lot of guys do. Me personally, I like running Sidewinder. I have gallons of it. That's all I want to use.
Rink said the HPI MT2 with the stock exhaust is so quiet your neighbors won't mind.
Exactly. You almost can't hear it run.
Oh wow. You got one? Do you have one, OG?
Yeah. You want to see it?
Absolutely.
All right, well, give me a second.
Hey, no problem. Let me see. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Chino said, Urban, you own any nitros yet? Not yet, my friend. Not yet. I'm still messing around with these stinking airplanes for right now. And I was trying to get me at least 3 airplanes before I move on to something else. And either next, I'll either get a boat, another boat, or a nitro car. But nitro car is definitely coming before year's end. Just still unsure which direction to go, because like a lot of people keep screaming, "Oh, Traxxas." OG just clearly said, "Man, you can get something else, and you don't have to get a Traxxas." So, hey, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge shortly, though. I can tell you that. I think nitro fuel is on availability. Out here in California, all nitro is available. Gotcha. Let me get you on solo. Randy said mine is orange. Chino. Nice. And what vehicle is this right here, OG?
This is the HPI MT2. This is the 18SS version, but it doesn't have the SS engine in it because I took that out and stuck in a 3.0, which is basically the same thing, but this has a brand new engine in it that's never been ran. This is the one that Rinks was talking about. That's basically so quiet that they're very hard to hear. They're good for neighborhood running and stuff like that.
If you're not subscribed to OG, definitely subscribe to OG. Link in the description box as well as pinned in the chat, guys. My bad. Go ahead.
It's a brand new engine, a brand new 3.0 HPI engine for like $100 and change. Brand new MT2.
Wow.
They're small, they're light. You know, they have the racing suspension on them and all that kind of good stuff. The pen wheels, you can get them all kinds of different ways. I have 4 of these tore down in pieces in a box down here on the floor next to me. I have roll cages on them and all kinds of stuff like that. Rinks has got a couple of them too, I think. I know he's got one that he runs all the time, but yeah.
Nice. All right, let me see. Let me
Good
get you
truck,
also.
good truck to find off eBay. If you can find one and pick one up, yeah, do it.
Hey, what RC said, do we want to see it? Of course we do. LOL. I got you, Chino. I got you. Michelle H said, LOL. What? David said, OG, would it be too loud at the nursing home? Yes. It'd probably be a little too loud for the nursing home. My opinion. I don't know what you think, OG.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, they might try to put you out, David. Hey, they might try to cause some trouble, man.
I know, trying to get me thrown out. Not yet, boys. Give me a couple more months, man. If things go right, I'll be out of this city dungeon probably by October or something like that, and I'll be back out in the country, and then we'll run them 24 hours a day. I don't care.
Yeah, Richard B, don't worry. It won't be much longer. Trust me, it won't be much longer. I'll be leaving shortly. The Fred said, "Can you run nitros in loose sandy conditions?" LOL.
Yes, we have paddle tires. I got paddle tires for my X Max. I got paddle tires for Grubby. You guys go back and watch one of my videos. It's called Tundra Grubby, because I ran. It was 17 degrees below zero, and I took Grubby out and ran him with paddle tires on. Boy, he was throwing some snow.
What RC said, that little guy is nice, like the orange body. Absolutely.
There you go, guys. You see him?
Hold on, let me get you on solo. We gotta check out the Nitro pup. We see you, Nitro pup in the building. The true celebrity. Hey, the true star of the show.
Yes,
What did I just do? Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a butthead.
Jason said hello to the Fun Zone community and the special guest. My internet's not working, so on my phone watching in miniature from North Minnesota. Much appreciation. Appreciate you joining in, Jason. We definitely appreciate you. Chino said, "Good to see you, Tito. Happy to see you on the Fun Zone Live."
Carnal. Love you, bro. Thanks, Jersey. He's my boy. He goes everywhere with me. I don't leave home without him.
Ring said a Jazzy with a tight gear mesh is louder than the M2C. Jersey Style said, "Where's J-Man? He was here earlier. I'm not sure." Randy said, "What is your most memorable interaction with lot zombies?"
Well, a video coming up soon that you guys haven't seen yet was I had the luxury of entertaining a county sheriff and a city cop the other day that rolled up and blocked me in while I was looking for a dog bone that fell out of the back of my Savage. Somebody had broken into the office doors up front by the gate, and somebody said there's a guy out there running around doing something. So they come to investigate, and they found me. And
wow.
They spent 5 minutes telling me what was going on. Then they spent 20 minutes or 25 minutes looking at my trucks. They were there for almost a half an hour talking to me about grubby and paintball, and about the 2 speeds and all that and everything. They were checking out my trucks, and then one guy said, "Well," thanks a lot for talking to us. I go, "What? We don't have any problems?" He goes, "Oh no, it's not you. We're not worried about you." and then the two guys that were working on the boat, Nick and Alan. I shot pool with Nick. Oh man, 30 plus years ago, we shot in the same pool league, and he recognized me, but I didn't recognize him, and I felt bad about that. But we talked, and they were the ones that were clapping and applauding, and watching Grubby and them do backflips and all that stuff. It was fun. It was fun showing off for them. That was fun.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We did it. We got OG to 703. Let's see if we can go for 720, fellas. Let's go. But OG, you got anything you want to tell the people? Because guess what? You know what time it is. I need a break. I'll be right back. Let me get you on solo. Take over for a second, OG.
I got you, boss. I got you. So any of you guys out there ever think about getting in some nitro trucks? I mean, yeah. I mean, us nitro guys have electrics, and there's got to be some of you electric guys that got to have some nitros too. I mean, it's an RC car. That's all there is to it. Oh, Lasso got his 5.9 engine today. That's awesome, bro. Awesome. That 5.9 is the biggest nitro engine they make right now. That thing is a beast. Yeah, Rogue One, I am blessed. If everything keeps going the way it's going, I'll be out there again real soon. I'm a country boy. I've never lived in town. Never. It's hard. It's real hard. When you're a country boy, you're not used to the city.
I'm back. What I miss?
How much? Just talking about nitro engines and how Lasso Kid finally got his 5.9 in today.
Awesome. Lasso Kid said, what clutches you use, OG? You answered that already?
No, I use stock. I'll tell you this right now, guys. Everything in my Savages, all my Savages are bone stock. I don't buy these bulletproof gears and bulletproof differentials and bulletproof transmissions, blah, blah. No, all my stuff is stock. Stock 3 shoes, the nylon clutch shoes, the stock shoes, 3 shoes, stock springs, clutch bells, stock differentials, everything's stock in my trucks. Unless you see a truck of mine that I might have stuck a Dynamite 28 in, like on this Truggy right here I did. And I have one Savage that's got a Dynamite 28 in it. And I have one Savage that's got an Force 3.2 in it. My other 6 Savages are all stock engines. But no, I use stock equipment in all of them. I don't change nothing because there's no need to. There's no need to.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man.
Yeah, Lasso, the stock plastic shoes are what I use. I don't like aluminum shoes. I don't like them at all. I've always liked just a composite. We call them composite, the OEM composite plastic Teflon shoes that come in a stock Savage. Love them. I got bags of them sitting over here with the stock springs in them. They just work so good. They work perfect.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Singh said I was thinking about the 1/5 gas roving, but now I'll eventually swap it. Somebody bought one of those things for $150. Somebody that hang out over here, I can't remember who it was. Somebody was just saying that in the last few lives.
Some guys like them and some guys don't. I mean, I had 2 of them. I had an OG original HPI Baja 5T, and then I had a Rovin too. And those things are so loud and they're so big. And me at the lot, I would feel safe running them. But man, you got to have a dedicated place to run those things because that's literally a small car that you could put a child on, that'll do 50, 60 mile an hour. And if that thing gets away from you, it's going to hurt somebody. And whatever it hits, it's going to destroy. Way worse than what these will. I just never had the fascination with them. So I traded both of mine off for practically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Chino, you're right. Chino, they do.
And you say those Savages are some of the toughest bashers made, right?
Yes, in my opinion, they are. I mean, all you gotta do is watch my videos. Countless 500 and something videos of me jumping my trucks.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get them and run them around. No, I send them. I make them fly. That's what they were made for.
Hey, OG Nitro get them things Red Bulls before he get on camera.
Exactly.
He pour Red Bull in the daggone gas tank.
Yep.
Get them things wings.
Rink says my fifth scale murdered a mailbox and kept on going. I'm telling you, they will. You ain't gonna stop those suckers, man. And then you got the big ones like what Chino's got. Oh my lord. He's that big raminator that he's got to have ramps to get it in the back of his truck and stuff. That thing is, he could put his daughter on that and run her around on it. Those things are massive.
Wow.
Fun, but huge.
Absolutely. OG Nitro, what type of transmitter do you use for your vehicles? Do you use like a dedicated transmitter for all of your vehicles, or are you using let me get you on solo. Let's check that out.
RC4 GS version 3 radio link. Every car you see me run, with the exception of my Sledge, my Typhon, and my Notorious, which are right here behind me, they're still on their dedicated radios. That's only because I haven't gotten around to putting new receivers in them, and I have a whole box of new receivers up there. So I have 27 or 28 cars on this radio right now.
Very nice, very nice. Dirty Matt said I had that exact transmitter. Yeah, that's a nice transmitter, man.
I'm sorry,
very nice.
but for the price, I mean, for when I got that, it wasn't even on special. It was before they really took off. But they took off a little bit, not bad, but they took off a little bit. But when I bought that, I bought Michelle one too, and I got them for $68 off Amazon, and they came with two receivers, and a radio for $68. You can't beat that. And they got gyros in them. The receivers all got gyros in them. So.
Wow. Rink said the Raminator requires registration and insurance in California. LOL, just kidding.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. You gotta be qualified to drive that thing.
So, okay. OG.
Sir.
Do you we know you like bashing. We know you like racing on the track. We know you also have on-road cars. Which style of driving is your favorite style, and which is your least favorite style?
Bashing is my favorite because when you're bashing, you don't even really have to be jumping it. You're just freewheeling. You're running around, hopping over, ditches and doing your thing. You're free riding without a care in the world. That's my thing. And if you got a ramp and you're kind of good at flying, and you know how to land, so you can keep your stuff from breaking, and you can do it all day long, you can't beat bashing. Racing, as Rinks will tell you again, I refer to my boy Rinks a lot because he's the only other racer probably in here, unless there's some electric racers in here that'll tell you the same thing, man. It's crazy because if your hands ain't shaking, you ain't liking the game. You shouldn't be racing. Racing's a whole different monster because not only are you're combating the track, you're combating the 8 or 10 guys that are standing next to you on the deck because they're all wheeling too, So racing is all by itself, and then road cars, you got to have a good clean surface because these road cars that I showed you guys a minute ago, these things only have 4 millimeters of ground clearance, which is, if you guys don't know what 4 millimeters is, 4 millimeters is really tiny. So, anything you hit with this makes it skip and jump and hop around, and you got to have a really, really good, smooth surface to run any kind of road car on. My favorite is bashing. Least favorite will be road cars.
Oh, okay. Hey OG, can I make my Vorza Willie? Let me see. What was the question? Let's okay said, hey OG, can I make my Vorza Willie?
That's going to be hard to do because they're geared. Your truggies are already geared so low. Most of them only have like a 13-tooth clutch bell in them. Maybe if you're lucky, a 14-tooth with a 48 to a 50-tooth spurger in them. So they're made for torque. They're made torquey enough for getting around the tracks and the corners as it is. But to get one to wheelie, you'd have to stiffen the suspension on them so hard, and they will wheelie. The electric ones do it all the time, you know, but that's electric power. You know, that's electric's a whole different monster compared to nitro, because electric is, all you guys know, is now power. Nitro power, I don't care how good of a tune you got, I don't care what kind of clutches you got, there's a little bit of hesitation in that power for it to spool up and them clutch shoes to open up and for it to go, you know, to where electric is on the shaft and it goes right now. So my answer to that would be, yeah, you can make it wheelie if you change the suspension on it enough. It'd wheelie.
Michelle 8 said, don't forget he has crawlers too. Oh my goodness. What crawlers you got, OG?
Oh no. I had crawlers, but I got rid of my crawlers because I knew I was going to get them back. But remember I sent pictures of the one. I had the axial, the Capra, and then I had that was the 10th scale one, and then I had the mini Capra. And then I got Michelle, I bought her the mini Capra.
There go J-Man. J-Man, everybody falling for that trap. Everybody fell for that trap all night, J-Man.
Oh, my mistake. Yeah.
Oh man. Chino said, Urban, I got a brand new Traxxas Rustler, a few used T-Max, Revos, and Savages that you can pick.
Urban, man. He's been telling me, because me and Chino talk daily, and he's been trying to get through to you. He's serious about that. So
hey, I see he want me to convert into a nitro guy. I see.
Yeah, he's serious about that.
Don't worry, I'm down. I'm definitely down. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are awesome. Definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you have any question for OG Nitro, definitely put a question mark in front of the question so it can stand out. We definitely read it out loud and get him to answer it as best he can.
That's like everybody's got their favorites, you know, and you can go back and you can probably look at some of the comments and see me and Chino going back and forth, because that's just what we do, you know, because we're bros like that. But they built these trucks in a sequence back in the day. The Traxxas T-Max was the first one, and they were racing it and beating it up and doing everything to it, you know, but it was so small. The Traxxas T-Max is almost like the Notorious. The Notorious is actually wider than it is long. That's why it's a perfect stunt truck. Well, the T-Max was the same way. It's short and wide, a little tippy, but it was good on the track.
He's back. Just
HBI.
Blocking them is in the house, fellas. Just blocking them.
And then HBI made the Savage, you know, to battle the T-Max. That's how that got started.
Hey, fellas.
It went on. Every company made their own truck.
What's going on, Just Bashinit? Hey, I want everybody to know in the chat. Me and my wife were watching Just Bashinit the other night, right? She said, "Oh, he's so bashful." I said, "No, he's not bashful. He's a stone cold killer. Don't let that baby face fool you." Hey, so then I said, "Well, you know, we call him Just Bashinit. I mean, his name is Just Bashinit, but we call him Just Blocking It, just blocking him." She said, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah, we call him Just Blocking It." She said, "No. His name is Just Bashful." I said, "Oh my God!" She gave him a new name. Shout out to Just Bashinit, man.
Yeah, I got all sorts of names, I guess.
Yeah, man. That was so cool, man.
Yes,
hey, I appreciate you joining, man. I know sometimes everybody can't make it. You know what I mean? Life is life, man. You know, you gotta take care of the family first, and things going on around the house before you can worry about trying to do anything about RCs, man. But I definitely appreciate you joining in. That's awesome. Definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
But we got one in the chat. Just Bash, if you got a question, I'll let you go after this one. Dirty Mac said, "OG, what's your favorite brand battery?" Mine is becoming CNHL.
As of right now, it'll be the Ovonics. Right now, be the Ovonics.
Look, just bashful. Let me see. Hold on. Shout out to whoever just donated that $4.99. Drop their link in the chat. I saw that name earlier. I can't see it right now. Oh, that's Coretta. I don't want to tell your name up.
That's right.
Coretta 510. That's what it is. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate that. $5 holler. Drop a link in the chat. Appreciate you so much. Rink said the live is like Hollywood Squares tonight. Yes, sir. We doing the live subscriber count, counting OG's numbers up. We at 704. We are moving on up like the Jeffersons, like George and Wheezy. We moving on up. Just Bashinit, you got any questions for OG's Nitro?
I suppose I got one. Regards to your Typhon 3S, I know you love that thing, but if there's one thing you could change about it, what would you change?
I can't give you an honest answer, Bashin, because I haven't found a flaw in it yet. I really haven't. I even used the stock shock limiters in it. I lowered all the limiters up into it to make it stand up higher to get through the grass better. It's got ridiculous power for a 3S. It's geared perfectly. Plastic drive shafts, plastic everything helps it flex. You've seen the crashes, Bash. You've seen them.
Oh yeah.
And it survived that, and nothing broke, nothing cracked, nothing did nothing. So I can't answer that. I can't answer that honestly.
Yeah. Only thing I broke on my Typhon, I broke a steering link from a bad landing, and I broke an arm. I cracked the arm from a bad landing when I was jumping it in the street. That's it. But at the same time, concrete is undefeated. When you start jumping on concrete, you might as well expect something to break. Shout out to the 29 in the chat.
That is very
I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that or not, but right there.
Hold on, let me get you on solo.
Exactly what you just said. Let's see here. You probably can't see that. That bent tie rod?
Yeah.
It's bent. That's the one that bent on that crash where, well, actually it wasn't even a crash, but where that hit that Bashin scene where he says, man, I don't know how it survived that. And that's all it did was it bent that tie rod a little bit. That's it. It didn't do nothing. Nothing's broke. I can't complain. I can't complain.
Shout out to Chino with that $10 holler. Somebody drop his link in the chat. Show appreciate you, Chino.
Shout out to
There you go, Colonel.
We got one from J-Man said, yeah, you got some sweet nitros, OG. I seen a lot of videos on the Savage. I think they were electric though. Maybe not, but yeah, sweet rides and quick on working on them.
Yeah, I've been working on them since, well, 23 years. It's my primary truck. It's the only truck that I use. So, you know, like Chino is with his LSTs, he knows those things inside and out. You could probably put one together if you blindfolded him, just like I can with these. It's just my truck of choice.
Absolutely. I see you. Crazy Quad said CNHL. Lasso Kids speaking to Just Bashinit. Turismo said, hey, what's up, J-Man? Chino said, shout out to Auntie Michelle. Shout out to Auntie Michelle. Everybody speaking to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. Road One said, OGs, yep, Ovonics has stepped up. I'm trying to tell you, they done stepped it up. I got some right here. I got some 6,000 milliamp hour 120C 4S lipos. Got to get these things out. Man, if I can get this stinking camera working right, hopefully this daggone memory card works itself out tomorrow. If not, I will be getting I will go ahead and pull the trigger on another camera and send this one back in for repairs. Because it may need repairs, man. I'm not sure.
Right. Could be something simple. Could be something simple.
Yeah.
Shout out to Randy for that $5 holler. Somebody drop his link in the chat. Shout out to Randy. Appreciate you, my friend.
Nice, Randy.
Let me see. Absolutely. Definitely go subscribe. Dirty Mac said, yeah, I bet the tie rod on my Creighton 4S and still going with no issues. Yeah, I end up having to fix my daggone drive shaft for my Creighton 4S. Let me see. Not the center drive shaft, the drive axles, my bad. This little piece right here, let me get on solo. This little piece right here end up breaking. So I end up buying a new, I didn't, at first I didn't know you could replace these because it cracked around the edge. And I ordered another set and I just dropped one on and hey, the Creighton's back in the game, fellas. Back in the game. Ready to go.
Those
Hey.
are the outdrive cups, aren't they? Aren't they the
Yeah.
outdrive cups?
Yeah, this for the axle. Yeah, I got both ends, the inside and the outside.
Yep.
Oh yeah, are those metal and plastic ones? They're half metal, half plastic, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I broke that a long time ago. A bad landing bashing. Bad landing.
That was on what, your 4S?
Yeah, my Creighton 4S.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing about it. Everybody thinks that, you know, because I'm this high flyer and beat everything to death. The 8S stuff, when you get to the 8S stuff, it's heavy. You're moving a lot of material, you know, and but you got to put another $1,000 into it to make it bomb proof before you start dropping it off buildings. I like the 4S and the 6S stuff because it's just as fast, but it's half the weight. So you're not going to, you know, you ain't going to break so much stuff that way.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the 30 in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody. Rink said those nachos I made were a bad idea. No bueno. I'm going to pay for this tomorrow. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. Just Bash, you got anything else for OGs Nitro?
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's asked it already, but what's your next electric purchase?
The Quake.
No. I have the OG Quake.
Appreciate that, Randy.
Yeah, I have the OG Quake. I have the original Duratrax Nitro Quake in my bedroom. That's
no kidding.
That's mint. So it won't be no Quake. No, it would either be. I'm battling myself right now between the Vorza, the HPI Vorza, Truggy, or the Max Slash, so I can make the Mutant. And more than likely, it's probably going to be the Max Slash.
Yes, definitely. I would recommend the Max Slash for sure.
Well, so would I. That's why it was Michelle's first car that I got for her because I do my homework. Everybody's like, well, why do you buy this or why do you buy that? It's because I do my homework. There's 3 YouTubers that I watch that just are out to do one thing, and that's break whatever they're driving. And if stuff survives them, it'll survive me because I'm not doing what they're doing. I mean, I'm hard on my stuff, but I ain't that bad. So
yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yep, exactly. I got to do my homework, man. Got to.
Lasso Kid said, I'm going to run a 17.2 pinion in my Vorza. I think the stock was a 14th. What am I expecting from the upgrade to aluminum clutches? Also, OG.
Crazy speed. Remember, when you go up in pinion and down in spur gear, speed. That's when you're getting speed, you know. But you got to be careful that you don't over gear it. You'll reach that line to where you're geared too high. So you got to be careful with that. You know, if you want more torque, power, you go down. Go up in spur gear and down in pinion. That gives you torque.
Corn. There it is. That's what your favorite side dish is. I saw you when you said it earlier. Randy said mac and cheese, loaded mashed potatoes, but then double back and hit with the corn. You're right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Randy said Chino is Casablanca. LOL. Say 510, got it. Say, oh, let's go. Shout out to everybody out there, man. It's been an awesome night having OG on. I've definitely been enjoying him. Wow. Let me see. Dirty Matt said, I'm on Amazon looking at Ovonic 3S batteries. I found 15,000 milliamp hour that would get me a long runtime. Hey, that's gonna give you a long runtime. Jeez Louise, 15,000 milliamp hour. Oh man, geez Louise, I just looked up. Shout out to y'all, man. It's going down.
2, 3, let's go.
Man, he done got 7. He at 705. Man, we know he gonna need this.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Hey, we know he gonna need some milk, fellas. He gonna need some milk. 705. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, fellas. Let's do it.
Nice.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it so much.
J-Man said it's expensive to run nitros like you do, like you got to rebuild the motors after a while. And is it expensive to run nitros and gas? And which one is cheaper to run?
Gas is more expensive out of the gate, your 2-stroke engines, because they're bigger. Like I said, they're like chainsaw engines. Nitro is going to be cheaper to run. Do you have to rebuild them? No. Once you learn what fuel to run in them, how hot to let them get, once you learn how to tune the engines, you're not overworking it. You're running it right at that line of performance. But maybe, but keeping it so you're not burning it up. It'll last you for years before you have to rebuild anything. Like I said, I have engines up here that are every bit 15 plus years old, and they have the original stuff in them, as I can tell by looking at them, and they still run just fine.
Mm-hmm. Brink said Duratrack. Yeah, you definitely got to take care of your stuff.
Yes.
Rick said Duratrax used to use the name Quake first with their Nitro Quake and Thunder Quake.
Yep, and I have the Nitro Quake.
Is it at arm's reach?
It's in the other room. I can go get it and take this one back.
Oh, we'll love to see it. We'll love to see it. You know that. Just Bashinit, what you're reaching on tonight, my friend?
I'm working on a Losi Baja Ray currently.
Oh, okay. What you doing to it?
I'm stripping all the electronics out. I'm gonna sell it as a roller. That's why I'm doing that.
Oh, okay.
Figured I'd work on that a little bit.
Yeah, Lazo Kid said I got the clutch tool, like Rink said, because I tried without it, like impossible for me to do. Yeah, I can understand that. Hey, just bashing it. Let me tell you the story from earlier. Okay, so this lady contacted me and asked me to she said she had problem with her dryer and she wanted to get a heating element put in it. So I'm like, she's like, I got a quote for about $300. I'm like, oh, I can take care of that. I can do it. So I, get it knocked out, whatever, put it back together. I'm like, I hold my hand out. I'm looking for some payment. She said, I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you. I said, why not? She said, I'm your wife. Man.
Oh
man.
I'm not.
Rick said that tool helps most of the time. Let me get you on solo OG Nitro.
Dang. Huh.
These are one of the first Nitro monster trucks. That's why they look like this. They've come a long way.
Wow. That's crazy.
Even the body. The body is like plastic, like a model plastic. I can snap these mirrors off or snap these lights off very easily.
I've never heard of that before.
What year was this Nitro RC produced, OG?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you that. Rinks might know before me. This falls back into the day. Back into the day. The way they set these up, they were building all of them this way to make them look like actual real monster trucks, like Bigfoot, and stuff like that back then.
Rick said 8 gallons are real good lifespan.
Yes.
So that's about the lifespan you'll get from a Nitro engine, around 8 gallons.
Which is a lot of driving. I mean, a lot of driving. And then
So I got
for $100.
so I got a question. How many tanks of fuel? How many tanks of fuel is 1 gallon?
Well, that's where you just got to do the math. There's a 150 cc tank on a Savage, and that depends on how many cc's are in a gallon. And then you do the math and divide it down. I don't know. I just know there's a lot. There's a lot of run time on an engine like that. And then 8 gallons, 7 gallons, 6 gallons. Some race motors will have 4 or 5 gallons ran through them. If they're taken care of right and not overtuned or ran too hard, they're going to keep on running. They might get a little looser, might not have as much power, but they'll still run. But then you spend $120 or $130 on a new piston and sleeve, and you put that right back in that engine, and you got a brand new engine again, and do it all over again for $100.
Nice. Rink said the late 90s, the Nitro Quake was out.
I was going to say, yeah, that's back in the day. That had to be like way back in starting time. Back when Bigfoot, the real Bigfoot monster truck first came out and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Glad your internet is back going, Jason. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So, OG Nitro.
Sir.
As far as your sledge, right? Sledge. Your sledge. And you said you're not really into the Creightons and things like that. So
If I do want a Creighton, but if I got one, it would be the 6S. I think Bashin's got the one that I would go after. I think the pink and purple one, or that colored one like that. Yeah, that's the one I would go after if I was to do a Creighton.
Yeah, I like that one too. That's if I was to get one, that would definitely be it.
Yes.
So your sledge versus your Notorious, which one is better and why?
I'll try to make this short. ICRC, who was in here a little bit ago, but ICRC covered it really good when I asked him during one of his live streams, potatoes or potato between the two of them, and he said he made a very good point. One's strictly a basher, and one's a basher driver. The sledge, because it's wider, longer, like a Creighton, you can drive it smoother, still jump it, still send it. It's fast. It'll do everything you want it to do. The Notorious will do all that, but it doesn't handle the same. It's a totally different wheeling vehicle. If I was to pick one out of the two, it'd be the sledge. The sledge is the better all-around vehicle. That's how I would rate that.
Oh, okay.
Which in turn would mean that the Creighton 6S is a better all-around vehicle, because as long as you know what you're doing, which we've talked about before, jumping and landing and all that, you can jump a 6S Creighton all day long, send it, and you're not going to break it as long as you stay within your limits, So, hey, you can get the same enjoyment out of a Creighton too.
Oh, okay. You got any questions for him? Just bashing it.
Yeah. Didn't you say you had Vidavon upgrades for your sledge? Have you done that yet? Oh man. No, that's a bag of goodies.
Whoo-wee, geez Louise, solo.
Vidavon chassis right there, Bash.
Oh man.
Shock towers, collarbones, everything. Traxxas, all restock stuff, Vidavon stuff in here. This is all compliments of my best friend, Michelle. This is Cher. Cher gave me her parts. She bought all these for her sledge, and she doesn't have time, and is scared to dive into it. And she knows what I do to mine. So she wanted me to have her spare parts and her Vidavon stuff, and we'll just replace hers later on down the road. So I wouldn't have this if it wasn't for Michelle.
Shout out to Michelle, man. Shout out to Michelle.
Definitely. That's awesome.
All right, Randy, we appreciate you joining. Randy said, well, I'm going to call it a night. This was an awesome live piece. Appreciate you, Randy.
Yeah.
Jason, that is OG Nitro's live subscriber count. If you're not subscribed to OG's Nitro, definitely subscribe. Link is pinned in the chat as well as in the description box. Definitely check them out. OG Nitro, we got one for you. J-Man said, what is faster, electric or nitro gas? And which one would you go off the line quicker?
Electric all day long. You cannot, electric power will never be matched by gas or nitro or anything like that. Electric is instant power.
Gotcha. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you out there. Yes, sir. Bling, bling, OG. You already know. Michelle 8 said, terrified to tear my sledge apart. Trust me, I understand.
I get
This
that.
is why you got to be careful when you get into nitro, Urban.
What'd you say? Let me see. Let me get you on solo.
This is why you got to be careful when you get up into nitro, is because you start getting into these cool engines like this Alpha Dragon, black-headed Alpha Dragon with an Alpha Dragon pipe made for this and header, and then you get into this purple-headed OG Novorossi Rex Legend 9-port race engine with pipe filter. Then you have an HPI Savage 25 OG with a custom billet purple head on it. Then you get into the Truckzillas. This is a hot body Truckzilla engine for a Savage with a Nova head on top of it. And then you have this HPI Savage 4.6 28.
Ooh, look at that right there. I like that.
With the laser cut head on it. You like that laser cutting on the head?
Yes, that stands out, man.
Yeah. This is a 28. This engine and this engine right here are the same. They're just made different. They're both 4.6s, but this is an old school 3-needle carburetor HPI 4.6. This engine came in their 2004 release of their Savage SS 4.6. This is the engine you got in there with the diamond cut head on it. So this is where it gets dangerous, because the engines are sexy, especially when you tube them up with matching exhaust pipes and headers and all that kind of stuff like that. It gets crazy. It gets crazy.
I know it does. Shout out to the 31 in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button. If you got a question for OG Nitro, put a question in front of your question so it stands out in the chat. Normally on interview nights, I do not read the entire chat. And if you're not subscribed to OG Nitro, definitely subscribe. Link is pinned in the chat, as well as in the description box, along with my other panel hosts, JustBashinit RC HOTSPOT, Linden RC, Louie Fixit, Sergent J RC Adventures, Ikonz RC, GNCRC, Watt RC, and Phillysword. Links are down in the description box. Definitely check those guys out, guys. A Foreman said, that's Captain Keith Colburn from Deadliest Catch, not OG Nitro.
Keith Colburn.
Yes, sir. Subscribe to OG, y'all. Definitely. Randy said, catch you next time in the fun zone. We appreciate you, Randy. We definitely appreciate you. And don't forget to come hang out with me on Friday night. Y'all know what time it is. I will be flying. You know what the guys call me? Crash Bandicoot. But I don't crash that much. I only crash sometimes. I've been doing pretty darn good. I only crash when OG walk into the house, I crash. But other than that, I fly pretty darn good. I'm telling you. Michelle has seen me flying pretty good. J-Man, everybody see me. But when OG step in the door, crash.
The pressure's on.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you what it is, guys. I'm telling you, I done told y'all what it is. It's this right here, man. These intimidation tactics this guy has been trying to use on me, man. He's consistently trying to use these intimidation tactics on me. Hey, I think he got something going on. He got sending some kind of bad juju over here or something.
Well, it was just the other night. The other night you was sicking Big Corey on me. Corey said, well, obviously OG don't know. They used to call me Master Blaster.
Oh yeah, Corey. No, seriously though, Corey really does that carpet racing and all that racing stuff. Corey heavy into that racing, man. I'm telling you. Yep. He can. I'm not gonna lie, he can really drive. He can really drive.
Oh, I know. I've been watching him. I've been watching him run.
Let's okay. Said, "Hey OG, have you ever driven a modified Nitro engine?"
Yes, I've had modified crankshafts. I've modified a few of the piston sleeves myself. I've made the fangs a little bigger on them. You know, touched the porting up on a little bit of the crankshafts and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Michelle 8 said, "You're not teasing me with the Alpha Dragon, with the Alpha Dragon."
So I got a question for you, OG. So some of that stuff on the Nitro stuff is kind of like the real motors, and like real cars. You can change like the pistons, and can you do all that stuff like a real motor?
No, you can. It depends on your stroke. You know, like a real car.
Yeah.
Everything's the same. I mean, because HPI engines are basically force engines made back in the day and stuff like that, and some star engines, as they call them. That's why they're called K Series, King Star, and they're called F Series. This is an F Series motor, and then the one like what Urban likes is a K Series. As long as the stroke's the same, just like on a regular car, you know, and the piston porting and the exhaust porting's the same, yeah, you can swap sleeves and pistons and use them in different engines and get away with it. Sure.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know.
Matthew Senior said, "OG got a chop shop over there, motors on motors."
Oh man, I still have 4 more up there, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brand new ones in boxes.
All right, Dirty Matt said, "All right, guys, this guy's dozing off. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna try to join the live very soon. Ty, what do I need on my phone or tablet just to just join the live? Just a phone or a tablet and something to hold it. A tripod or something to hold your phone so you don't have to hold it all night, you know?"
Heck yeah. Be awesome.
But yeah, we're gonna definitely go through the chat, man. Don't worry, man. We're gonna get everybody on, man. So anybody who want to join, definitely let me know, man. Y'all know my email address is down in the description box. Hit me up. We'll figure out what day we can get you on. You know, Thursday is normally my interview night, but sometimes I do have to adjust it for certain people because hey, sometimes Thursday night is a bad night for some people, and Tuesday may be a better night, or Sunday may be a better night. So we can all work it out. Just hit me up, and we go from there, man. But you know, I had to get my OG Nitro on, man. I've been waiting for this for a long time. You hear me? Listen, months I've been trying to get him on here, and we finally got him. We finally got him, and we got his numbers moving up. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
But guess what? We know OG. He don't have his brownies, but guess what?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We don't care.
Hey, but guess what? He got it. He already got his milk though.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Always got that.
And guess what that is? Guess what that is?
And that is facts.
Let's go, fellas. Shout out to y'all, man. We definitely appreciate you guys. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming hanging out, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. 2 hours and 19 minutes. Shout out to the 26 in the chat. How many likes we got? I haven't even been able to check the likes. Hey, we've been cooking, fellas. We cooking. Yeah, I feel you. Jason said cool, but I'm staying with Nitro. I mean, staying with electric for now. Yeah, I feel you. I'm gonna convert over to some kind of Nitro soon, man. Definitely. Shout out to everybody.
You'll be in one. You'll be in one.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Nitro guys, man. You guys are awesome, man. 93 on the North Shore of Lake Superior. Chino said, love the different stroke show from back in the day. Yes, sir. Arnold was something else, man.
Yeah, you was. What you talking about, Willis?
Yes, sir. That's what Kid said. The Nitro hobby is for somebody that likes tinkering on machines. Otherwise, I stick to electric.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. If you like tinkering on stuff and taking it apart and putting it back together and it comes back to life and runs, that's always an awesome thing.
Yeah, I definitely like tinkering and like building from scratch, man. I get so much more enjoyment and like I get so much more enjoyment and excitement out of building one from scratch or from parts than I do from buying them. Like every one that I built from scratch, my Creighton, my Typhons, my Herbie build, my WL Toys / LC Racing build, my Vendetta project, man, like I had so much fun building them because I know I built them with these right here. I built them with these. And like I mean, because I know I'm in and out. Like once you build one from scratch, man, you know that thing in and out. You know where every screw goes and everything.
Exactly.
Well, that's the way it is with all my trucks, Urban. I don't have one truck. I don't have a new Savage. All these Savages I have bought broken, grubby. I've bought broken and used off eBay or from people, and had to figure out what was wrong with them, put them back together, rebuild them, do everything. So I have rebuilt every truck I drive.
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Rogue One said good night. Everyone be blessed. Live panel and all in the chat. Yes, sir. Rogue One. We'll catch you next time. We appreciate you for tuning in. Definitely come hang out Friday night, guys. It's going down. Pilot Ty will be clocked in. And I probably fly for the first 30 minutes to an hour. Once the pilots leave, I'll hook up the VRC Pro and we're gonna do some racing. I gotta figure out that audio, man, so I can get the audio over there to the live stream so y'all can hear these nitro cars actually going around the track. Cause man, you give that thing gas, that thing, yo, I'm gonna tell you, listen, that VRC Pro is so stinking cool, bro. Like you can pull over to the pit, refuel. Now you have to refuel every so often. You can refuel. You can get your engine rebuilt when you go over there. You can change your gearing. Like when you go to the pit, you can literally do everything like in a real race. I don't know if you can do all that in a real race, but I was like, wow, that is cool.
Did you see Corey's video last night? I think Fly was in there with me last night. It was late. It was like 2:30 in the morning. And
I ain't see it. He told me I talked to him today. He said he was up late last night on live, and I was like, "You were up late last night?" He was like, "Yeah, man, I'm paying for it today."
Whatever program he's running on, that sounded good, and it looked good. I mean, it was nice. It was
recharge.
Yeah. I like.
He told me the name of it.
The dynamics of the game. It looked really good.
Yeah. Only thing he said, I think he said you can't race against people. You can only basically race against yourself.
Yeah, you're going for times and you're racing against those ghost cars that are on the track, the computer cars. But yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, like I was watching him run it. I think it wasn't last night. It was a couple of days ago. He was driving, and like you could literally see him improving, get every lap. Like he was getting faster, and I'm like, check him out. He's faster in the curve, faster in the turn. But hey, that's how it is. When you practice, you're gonna get faster and better.
I was watching him. See, I know he's a driver. I know he's a driver like I used to be. I'm not no more, but I could be. He's a driver like Rinks. So I was watching him, and I was watching his weak spots. I was like, okay, he's got a problem on this corner right here. He's cutting too close. He's coming in too hot on this. I'm mentally keeping track of this. So if we ever got to rub tires on your track one of these nights, I know where to make my move at.
J-Man said, can we get a walk around of your RCs, or did you do it already? Oh, you did it already. Yeah, he was bringing a couple of them up here, showing them off. He got some nice cars, man. A lot of nice cars. Jason said, OG got that milk and brownies.
Oh, I know what I wanted to say to you, Urban, when you was giving me that's the facts, and he needs some milk and all that. I know what I wanted to say to you that I haven't said to you. I didn't say to you the last live either.
Go hit
crossing the line here, Billy. I've been waiting to say that.
Oh my God, this dude right here. Look, hey fellas, don't join in on that hillbilly stuff, man. OG got a different relationship. Don't do that. Don't do it. Jay said, "Hey, just bashing it. You in Minnesota?"
Yes, sir.
You're getting bad weather again up there, ain't you, Bash?
Not right now, no.
Oh, I thought it was coming in on you guys, man. It looked like it was coming in.
I hope not. We don't need no more bad weather. It was nasty the last couple of weeks.
Oh, no, it looked like it on radar, like you might get some in the next day or two. Whew.
I'll have to take a gander at that.
Yeah, you better take a peek at it, Bo, and be prepared out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Flyboys 305 said it looked good. It's called Recharged. Yeah. Lasso Kid said, so what Nitro you got your eyes on, Urban? Man, I was thinking about a Traxxas Jado. Now OG's telling me to change gears and look at something different, so I don't know.
They all run. They all just got their faults, man. I just can't find one for the Savages. That's all. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pretty lucky with my Nitro Slash that I got for free.
There you go. The Nitro Slash is just like the electric Slash. That thing is bomb-proof, and it'll run all day.
Yep.
Thanks, Bash. I forgot all about the Nitro Slash because I'm so focused on the electric Slash.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I'm not a Nitro person, but I definitely enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Rink said, does anybody else hear banjos? Man, you over the Nitro tweaking. Man, why y'all playing around in the chat? I see it just dropped 2 numbers, man. 3 numbers.
3 numbers.
All right. Hey, all I'm going to tell you is don't listen. Hey, y'all playing games, but remember, your turn going to come soon, too. And when somebody be playing them games with you, you ain't going to find it funny at all. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just know, when your day come and they playing games with you, you're not going to find it funny. You remember that. Okay. Yeah, when we figure out who you are, we're going to ejectocito you. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. When we figure out who you are, I'm going to give you the ejectocito.
Ejectocito.
For sure.
Probably some of my fans, because I got them fans out there. I'm loved by a few and hated by many. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't please them all, man. Can't please them all.
That's exactly right.
Flyboys 305 said, how much is a good Savage?
A good one you can buy. Rinks is the master of that question, because Rinks be finding them deals, man. That Savage 21 he just got the other day. Oh my God, I might have cut an arm off for that one for the price he paid for that. But yeah, you can get a good Savage off eBay, a couple $100, $300. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chino said, I got a Nitro Slash I need to get rid of with the original body and a brand new Ford Fiesta body. Man, I know that's super cool. Don't worry, I'll be emailing you shortly.
Yep, that's a good.
That's what Kid said. Savage will suit Urban. I believe it would too. I'm not gonna lie, I believe it would too. I'm not gonna lie. I looked up them Savages the other night. I said, woo, wait, my boy, you're gonna have to find a used one because you ain't ready for this. Jason said, I'm 4 blocks from Big Lake. Wow. Rick said the most I ever paid for a Savage is $125. Man, I need to go shopping where y'all shopping at.
I'm telling you, I bet Rink's messages will be 5 times a night with 5 different deals. Always. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you watch Rinks' live, there's a box behind him on the floor that says OG made me do it. Because he blamed me for buying one of his cars one day, because he's always doing that.
Man, I'm watching those numbers. Why do people do that? I had that.
Weirdos, man. Weirdos, man. That's just weird, man. Y'all playing crazy, but it's all good.
I was at 1,500 last night. Now I'm down 3. It's like, what the heck? Like,
yeah.
Well, I do know if somebody subscribe and don't watch your latest video, like a little short or something, sometimes YouTube will purge people away. That is true, because I've been subscribed to people, and I might have not have watched their video, and next thing I know, I'm unsubscribed from them, and I'm looking for their channel. I'm like, what's going on? Type in their channel name, and you have to resubscribe. So I don't know. Sometimes that's what happens, but what's going on out there tonight? They playing crazy. That's what's going on out tonight. Hey, long as we won't drop below 700, whatever. We good. We got the 700. We good with that. That's all that counts. That's what the goal was. But hey, we wouldn't mind having 720. But we'll take that 700.
I'm happy with anything, man. I get used to it. I get tired of watching it go up, and I think, oh, I'm doing really good. You know, it went up 5, and all of a sudden it'll drop 6 or 7, and I'm like, well, whatever, you know.
Yeah, they playing crazy because I got the last subscriber count up there. If I take that down, they'll probably quit playing.
They don't.
I don't know why they would unsubscribe from you, OG. You make some great stuff. So
Absolutely. Because guess what? If you want to see somebody send it, go check him out because he's gonna send Nitro's electric and everything.
I always say, if I have Nitro issues, I know who I'm calling.
Can't please them all, brother. You can't please them all. I try to. I try playing with electric. I try playing with Nitro. I try long videos, short videos. I try doing a little bit of everything, and you can't please them all, man. Me and Rinks talk about this on the daily, and it is what it is. I'm just happy to have who I have. I appreciate, love, and respect the ones that I have, and I'm just happy they're here. I'm happy you guys are here.
No, I'm gonna put it back up there. I'm gonna let y'all know. Guess what? Somebody gonna do y'all the same way. Just so y'all know, y'all gonna come over here. Y'all think people gonna subscribe to you, and support your movement. They're gonna do y'all the same way. So whoever doing that, they think it's funny. It's got to be somebody that don't hang out over here. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Or somebody that it ain't our regulars. Trust me. No. It's somebody that's new here playing games. Shout out to y'all. No problem. Guess what? No problem.
Like I said, once they found out I was going to be on a live as a special guest, that's why they're here, man, just to play around.
Yeah. I already know.
Yeah.
Rank said
it's cool. I got one more than what I had when I entered. If I had one more than what I had when I entered tonight, I'm happy for that.
Absolutely. Rank said Marketplace eBay isn't where it's at.
Yep.
Yeah, Marketplace is the place you can find so much stuff. But me and my wife were talking just the other night. She was like, when the last time you looked at Craigslist? I said, geez Louise, I haven't thought about Craigslist in forever, dude.
Oh, yeah. And some guys will put them on Craigslist and not put them on eBay or on Marketplace because they don't want to deal with them.
That's a whole thing of itself, though, dealing with people on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Chino said out here in Cali, they give savages away, but charge a for LST.
Yep.
I believe it.
LST is no joke. LST is, we talk about this a lot too. The LST was made for one thing, made for racing. That truck was made for racing, just like the XTM Mammoth, that long, wide truck. It was made for racing back in the day. They made those trucks to answer the T-Max and the Savage. The Savage was made to beat the T-Max, and then the Losi LST was made to beat the Savage, which it does very easily on the track. Because the Savage don't handle over the crap, but the LST does.
Mm-hmm. We already know Flyboys 305. It's not the fun zone, Ty. We already know that's definitely not what it is. J-Man said probably most recent subscribers. Yeah, probably somebody that just came in here. I don't know if I got it set up where they can't comment if they ain't subscribed. I usually try to make sure that's set up, but I might have been slipping tonight. I might have been slipping.
I didn't even know you could do that. Have that.
So yeah, I got it set up where they got to be subscribed for 10 minutes, but I was gonna set it up where they got to be subscribed for a whole day before they can comment on the live. But I give you a little time. Hey, you got to be subscribed for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good point, Rinks. The MGT was built the same way. It's just an oversized buggy, But I didn't care for that one either. It's just because of the way they're made. I got spoiled on the chassis plates of the Savage.
Hey, fellas, we at the 2 hours and 34-minute mark. Y'all know what time it is. Everybody out there in the chat that has been participating, please drop their links in the chat. Y'all definitely subscribe to everybody. You know how we do around here. Support everybody. Only thing is, please don't drop your own link. Drop somebody else's and they'll drop yours. Teamwork make the dream work. Let's make it happen.
Hey, OG, how's your X-Max doing? I got mine on my bench here. I was just going to ask you about yours.
Mine's back here on the floor waiting for me to get it back out and run it again. But, man, that's like a whole different task just to get that thing out and play with it.
I hear you.
We don't play with cars. We drive them, OG. Don't you do that. Well, eject those Cedo, cuz. Let's get him out of here.
it's a whole different thing to get out. And I mean, when I got to drive it out the house and drive it to the truck to take it someplace, that's a little extreme, man. You ain't packing that thing around.
No,
definitely not. Oh man, we got 58 likes. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let's go. We 2 away from 60. Let's make it happen. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys also appreciate everybody for coming, hanging out in the fun zone and checking out the live stream with OG Nitro and our guy, Just Bashful.
Just Bashful.
Hey, wait until my wife see this part when I say call you Just Bashful. Listen, she is gonna die laughing.
that is hilarious.
You know, she was looking, she was like, oh, he's so bashful. I said, oh no, he's a stone cold killer. Don't let his baby face fool you. Pilot Ryan in the house. What's going on, Pilot Ryan? How you doing, my friend? Shout out to everybody out there.
What's up, Ryan?
Pilot Ryan's the one that's he's here in Michigan with me. He knows Rex and those guys over at Hobby Sports in Kalamazoo. Am I not mistaken that?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's in Michigan as well. Pilot Ryan put out a video. I shared it on my More Urban Legend RC channel, man. Pilot Ryan is a tremendous pilot. I don't know what happened, but when that daggone plane hit that pole, that thing was like, dong. I said, oh God, I'm not looking forward to days like that. I am not looking forward to days like that. I mean, the flight was going so perfect, man. He was just gliding around, and then I don't know, he turned and came back the other way, and then boom. Yeah, so definitely check that video out, guys. Super cool video. Pilot Ryan said South Bend, Michigan, Mishiwa, Mishkwanda?
Hey,
That's
guys,
Wanda, India.
See if Pilot Ryan can see this picture real quick.
Let me see if I can get you on solo. Hold on.
See, hey, Pilot Ryan, you see Rex? Rex and Chris? that's the indoor track I raced at in Kalamazoo, where Pilot Ryan knows the guys too. That's Rex right there, his arm over the wall. And Chris, I painted a couple bodies for her cars too.
Awesome. Hey Matt, let me know whenever you can let me know whenever you're ready to make it happen, bro. Just hit me up. I know life be life, man. And, hey, everybody can't make it all the time, but you know what I mean? Matt been around for a long time, so I want to definitely put him on for sure. J-Man, whenever you get yourself ready, let me know. Yeah, shout out to everybody out there. Rinks, let me know whenever you're ready too. Chino, let me know when you're ready. Flyboys 305, let me know when you're ready. Lasso Kid, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Abe, let me know when you're ready. Everybody, let me know when you're ready, man. Fast Bobby, everybody. Rogue One, Jason, let me know when y'all ready, man. We're gonna make it happen. Dirty Max, Dirty Max, Roadhead. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Y'all definitely let me know, man. We're gonna make it happen, man. Michelle H, you too as well. Oh, I don't discriminate. I want all of you on here. I want all of you on here.
I told her about that the other night. She's like, no.
Yes, sir, man. I work Sunday through Tuesday. I work Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but I can take a day off and we'll hit you up. No problem, bro. Hey, whatever y'all ready, man. Let's make it happen. Matter of fact, the Fred too. Yes, sir. The Fred as well, man. Whenever y'all ready, man, we're gonna make it happen, man.
Michelle's the reason I got back into RC cars. She's the one that encouraged me to get back into it.
Oh man, shout out to everybody in the chat. We at 60 likes. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
We got that 60 ball. That's what I'm talking about. We didn't hit that 720, but we did hit that 700. We were really going. I was really aiming for 700. That was my goal. I said if we can get them to 700, that'd be great. But you know, later on, I started saying 720 because an hour in, we had already hit 700. So I was like, hey, might as well keep trying to go.
I appreciate anything, man. I'm simple. I appreciate anything. Really, I do. It's overwhelming, you know, the love and stuff. I do.
Yeah, I'm glad that everybody like to support everybody. You know what I mean?
Definitely. That's what the
Michelle H said, if I don't have to be on camera, I'll talk. LOL. Hey, you don't have to cut your. Hey, we know who you are. Hey, I only got one rule. Well, I got two rules to come on the live. Number one, if you're gonna have your camera on, be fully dressed. Don't be up in here with no tank tops on, showing your armpit hairs and things like that. Don't come up in here with a daggone a robe on like you just got out the bed. Now, and keep it clean. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Like anybody, y'all can come on here anytime. Keep it clean and be dressed. That's it. That's my only rule. Other than that, that's not even really a rule. That's just life. You know, you get dressed when you go outside and you do anything. So I mean, you know.
I told Ty I wasn't going to have pants on the next time he had me up here. He said,
I told him
you won't be back.
I told him, no, sir, I can't have that. Okay. Can't have that.
He told me, he said, you're crossing the line, hillbilly.
That's what it is right there. That's what I'm talking about. Rink said, I remember trying to push him to 500. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, that's the best thing about the RC community. We all push each other no matter what, man. With no strings attached, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody push everybody with no strings attached. Let's just go. Let's all move forward. Me personally, I love to see everybody win. Yeah. I love to see everybody win. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. When I see people doing good and getting a lot of likes and views, bro, I love it. Cause it's like, bro, they moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Michelle H laughing, J-Man laughing.
Fred said he's out then. If he can't come out with no pants, he's out.
Flyboys 305 said, if I'm up and anyone on live, I'm logging in. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Let me give y'all the TV guide real quick. TV guide, of course, Monday night, Real Flight with Wild Bill. Tuesday, also Monday night, you got Operation 11 Charlie. Tuesday night, you in the fun zone. Wednesday night, you got a triple header. Pilot Ryan Media, him and Kelly Klein with the RC 3D Fab Factory. You have Just Bashinit, and you have Gooniac. Ray from Gooniac, man, I don't know what happened last night. Then I started talking to my wife. We started watching a movie. Next thing I know, it was almost 12 o'clock. And I'm like, dude, I missed his live. I kicked myself all night. I was like, man, that is crazy, man. I'm sorry I missed your live, bro. My bad. Jason said, Just Bashinit, come up to North Shore, have some speed runs and some crawling paradise. Come up to North Shore, have speed run and crawling paradise. Oh, he got a speed run and crawling paradise.
Nice. Well, I don't have crawlers and I don't have any speedrun cars, but I have bashers.
Rick said, see, Ty, you're a Nitro guy at heart. You don't mind pushing an RC, LOL. Hey, well, you know, y'all know I was a really a dirt bike guy. Two-stroke. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm a two-stroke guy, so I love the bing, 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 bing. I love that. All the two-stroke smoke. Man, I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Chino said, I love the real support. That's what's up, man. Chino, quick question. What day do you go live? Do you have a certain day or do you just randomly do it? So we can make sure we get you on the TV guide, man. So I can make sure you get you on the TV guide. But yeah, I just covered Wednesday. Of course, Thursday, you're back in the fun zone. Friday, you're on the More Urban Legend RC channel, as well as Jeff in Lower Alabama. Jeff in Lower Alabama shares a lot of videos, guys. He makes a playlist, goes through the playlist, give everybody a few seconds of playtime. I think that's what I'm going to start doing over here on maybe Tuesday night or Sunday night. Make like a playlist. You know what I mean? You know, we have regular RC conversation, and then, you know, give everybody a few seconds of playtime, as well as put their links in the description so everybody can check out the videos, man. And subscribe. You know what I mean? Rick said the king of ping, the old 500s.
My Honda CR 500 was a monster.
Mm-hmm. Chino said I've been MIA. Gotcha. Jason said, come on, President Ty, no cutoff shorts. Listen, bro, I'm begging y'all, don't join in on that hillbilly stuff, man. That'll get you ejectocito. Don't join in on that. Let OG say that. I'll come up with another joke. Don't join in on that. I'm telling you. Me and OG relationship different, bro. Don't join in on that. I'm telling everybody. I'm telling you. Chino said I've been MIA. I'll be back soon. Gotcha. But what day is it? Like, we need to know a day, or let me know what day so we can. When I give out the TV guide, you know what I mean, I can start telling everybody what day you live. Just asking, what you got? Some nitro fuel?
No, this is just cleaner. I'm just putting my bottles together.
Oh, I was about to say, my guy over here got about to go nitro in. What's going on?
Hey, I do have nitro right here though.
Uh-oh. Don't play with Just Bashinit.
See, ain't no house complete without some nitro laying around, Ty. You better get you some nitro.
Don't worry, I'm working on it. Hey, all I'm gonna tell you is the Aero Scout will be out in the next couple of days. If I can, I'm trying to get my camera right. I don't want to go out there without recording because accidents happen. And if an accident happens, I want to make sure we got it on camera. That's the only reason why it hasn't been outside. But you already know we got these Ovonics over here and these Turnigy Rapids. Boy, we're gonna send the daggone Typhon, the Typhon 2 to 4S. We're gonna send that thing. We're gonna send the Vendetta 4S, and we're gonna send the Creighton 4S. You see them air quotes? That ain't really no 4S. 4S. That's what it say. That's what the side of the car say, but it ain't 4S in there. And you already know, Fred, I will be nitro tweaking soon. But right now, hey, I will be nitro tweaking soon, but you already know. Oh man, we still with them dings, baby. Most powerful connector in the RC.
Dings.
Yes, sir, Captain Dings. Jay said, just bashing it. Oh, Justin, I forgot Bash Paradise also. I guess he means just bashing it.
Nice.
He said Justin though.
Yeah.
Fred said, Dings, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. 2 hours and 47 minutes in. We got 13 minutes left in the chat. OG Nitro, story time. Let's give us some stories, man, about your nice Nitro experience. You got anything you want to talk to us about? Anything you want to give the chat? Anything you want to tell us?
Best nights are ever. Bashin probably knows this from racing real cars, but racing at nighttime, man. Nitro racing on a cool track. You work all day long getting your tune right. And the weather's really warm. Then nighttime rolls in, temperature drops, it changes your whole tune. You're struggling to get your stuff tuned in right, and they turn all the lights on the track, and ain't nothing better than racing under the lights, man. I love it. Hanging out in the pitch with all the guys. Everybody's got their campers and their tents set up, and cars everywhere. I mean, 300, 400, 500, 600 people, it's crazy. And it's just an awesome thing, man. There's nothing better than the camaraderie at an RC track or at an RC hangout period for that matter. It doesn't matter whether you're dirt racing electric or you're dirt racing nitro. It's an awesome thing. Everybody should do it at least once.
Absolutely. So next question. I got a question for both of y'all.
Sure.
Since both of y'all got the X Maxes, do either one of y'all plan on going 12S?
No.
Nope.
So what is the X Max? An 8S car, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The new one, they were a 6S, then they went to 8S. Yes.
Okay. And what version of X Max are they on currently? And which version do you own?
I think I have the V5. What are they on, Bash? Number 6 now?
Yeah, I think they're on 6.
I think I have the 5 or the 4. Or I sold my 4, and I have the 5 now, I think, or vice versa.
Because they switched the bigger bearings on the V5, and then the V6 was the belted tires.
Yes, I have the belted. Well, I can't honestly say that because I'm leaving out one key factor. I built my X-Max from every screw up. I bought the chassis, I bought the front and rear end, I bought the modules. I completely built my green X-Max. So I would call it a version 5, a V5.
Yep.
And both of y'all have the green X-Max, right? Correct.
Oh no, I custom painted my body too, but I used the black and green color scheme. That's why I call him Monster.
I got the green one and then the one I built up as well. So I have 2 of them.
But I'm also running a Hobby Wing Max 6 in mine, where
Yes.
Bash probably got stock in his, but I got the Hobby Wing in mine.
No, but I got Max 6 as well. No, this one's stock. The other one has the Max 6 is perfect.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I had Max 6s in both of mine, and I traded my orange one off with what I call a Juggernaut. I traded him off for 2 5th scales.
Nice.
Flyboys 305 said time going 12S soon on my X-Max.
That's crazy, boy. That's some power. I mean, oh my God. Once you 8S is ridiculous enough in this stuff they got out. Once you go 12S,
yeah.
you're hitting a different level.
I think once you switch out that Traxxas ESC with the Max 6, I think it's perfect. Stock motor with the Max 6, it's perfect.
Exactly. With that VS or whatever the VD, whatever that engine is they got in there, that stock. What is it, a 1600 turn or
6? I think so. I think that sounds
16,
right.
1650 or something. Yeah, that stock X-Max engine with a Max 6 ESC is perfect.
Yes.
You can tune it. I can tune it on my phone and everything right there automatically. You don't need no card. Yep. I love my version 2, my V2.
100%.
Got you. So, what will be you guys' next purchase?
Backslash with a wide kit.
If you were there last night, you heard what I bought, but I'm only gonna say it once. Sneak peek coming.
Hey, don't worry. We definitely looking forward to it.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to everybody. We got 61 likes. You guys are awesome. We got OG Nitro up to 701 701 subscribers. Shout out to the Fun Zone, the Team Fun Zone, the Fun Zone family. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are awesome. We definitely appreciate everybody for coming hanging out. The Fred said his next purchase is the Quake. I'm not gonna lie, man. The daggone thing looked pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at it, man. JustBashinit was talking about it kind of a little bit last night, and I was saying to myself, man, the daggone front of it.
Yeah. The
front of it looks so stinking weird. But once I saw the videos and things of it today, not gonna lie, my opinion is a little different. Like right here, this front end was just what I was talking about. Looks weird, and the headlights, but it kind of grew on me. But if I was to get one, this would be my Huckleberry, fellas.
Does it look like a small big rock to you?
The body almost looks like an infraction body.
I was trying to think of which one it was, and I couldn't think of that, so I just threw Big Rock out there.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's nothing but it look like they got the axial SCX24 C10 body, scaled it up, added the pieces on the front, and put some color scheme on it. That's what it looked like to me.
Because the wheels on it look like the Losi MT wheels.
Yes.
With the white lettering and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they said the wheels. From what I saw, the wheels are larger than the original Gorgon wheels. And that thing was back flipping like crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's just something different, man. That's the only reason I like it. Honestly, something different. I only own two wheel drive cars, and they both Traxxas rustlers. You know what I mean? I got a brushless one, and I got a brush one with the rotary mechanical speed control on it.
All I know is that looks better, and is probably better than Traxxas's new little releases, because their X-Max and XRT, just a joke. Changed the color a little bit on them is all they did.
Yeah, I agree. That red looks pretty sweet.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you what this all is.
Red. I like that black and red and gray right there. That's a color for me right there. That gray.
Yeah, it's definitely good looking.
I like that one.
But I can tell you this, guys. I'm gonna tell you what happened. This was one of those hold my beer situations for Armor. Traxxas released that two-wheel drive 50th anniversary, right? FMS released that F100, right? So what did Armor say? Man, hold my beer, man. Hold my beer. This is what I do. Hey, that's exactly what Armor said. Hold my beer. And they say the body is much lower than the Gorgon, as you can see right here on the side. You can't really see through that. See, this is what throws me off with the Traxxas Stampedes. The body is up so stinking high, like you can see straight through it. You know, I hate that. At least you can see the. At least the chassis is kind of blocking it, so you can't go see all the way through like usual.
Mm-hmm.
But this is very Gravedigger-esque right here, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Very Gravedigger-esque.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they nailed it on the price too. I think that's pretty reasonable.
What is it? $269 or something? $269.99 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. Let me do some thinking, some brainstorming. I may even move a few cars. Hey, and guess what? That thing might be my Huckleberry. But guess what, fellas? Woo, way too much hydration. I will be back. Jeez Louise.
This right here falls back into what we were talking about earlier when I said any RC car for less than $300 or something like that is worth it. And to get a new model like this for less than $300, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. It looks pretty sweet. I'll probably end up getting one, but we'll see when my local hobby shop gets one. That's where I'll get it from. But how far away is your local hobby shop, OG?
It's in Kalamazoo, where them guys rat in that picture I put up. They're about 40 minutes away from me.
Okay, not too bad then.
Not really. Do you have a Mini Max and a Mini XRT?
I do not. That's one thing I can't get myself to pull the trigger on.
I hear you.
I was in the hobby shop the last weekend, and I literally flipped the coin for it, and it landed on tails twice, so I knew it wasn't. Tails was no, and I'm like, all right, that's nope, not meant to buy it then.
Yep.
I don't know. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. I like them a lot, but I feel like it'd be one you'd buy and then it just sit there.
Exactly. And you know, that's why when they make something like that and then they follow it up with a wide kit for it and this for it and that for it, that tells you right there that you're not going to like it out of the box.
Yeah.
But they want you to add to it.
That's a very good point.
I don't like that. I want it to come out of the box and I go, oh yeah, and I'm happy with it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys are awesome. We definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. 2 hours and 58 minutes in. We're going to end it at the 3-hour mark. You guys are absolutely awesome. Shout out to the 24 in the chat. I would keep going, fellas, but I can't tonight. I wish I could. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are awesome. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to go around one at a time. Let everybody say what they need to say before we get out of here. We're going to start with the OG himself. You got anything you want to say before you get out of here, my friend?
Nothing but just the main thing that needs to be said, and that's love and respect and appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm glad to be a part of this group. I'm glad I found time in the fun zone and all the rest of you fellas. I'm glad that you guys that follow my videos and make comments and stuff like that. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate the fact that you guys got me up to 700 subscribers tonight. I'd have been happy just staying where I was at when I got in here, to be honest with you. I'm just content with what I had, but I appreciate all of it, you guys. Thanks very much for allowing me to be part of this group, for accepting me in here and hanging out and watching what this old man's got to say. I'm here to help anybody in any way I can, nitro or electric, or just to say, hey, if you need to. Remember that. Thanks, Ty. Thanks, Bashin.
No problem, bro. Don't worry. I will be inviting you to come join in and sit in on some of the interviews as well, and just come hang out on random nights. So definitely
Love to.
Don't worry, I'll definitely have you. I'll definitely have you back. I'll have you back a lot. I like you a lot. You like the crazy uncle. You like my crazy uncle, the one that just say anything. Hey, you just gotta laugh and say, man, that's how he is. You know, so
that's exactly what Chino said. That's why Chino always called me Theo. See, he says you're just like my uncle, my crazy uncle that I have in real life. That's exactly what he said.
I'm telling you, man. Yo, I definitely appreciate you, man. Shout out to OG Nitro as well as Just Bashinit. Just Bashinit, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yes, sir. Shout out to OG for joining. Sorry I was a little bit late, but that's awesome having you here. Shout out to Urban and everyone else in the on the panel, as well as everyone in chat. Appreciate all you guys that always come out and hang out. And it's just the RC community here is awesome. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, we will see you in the next one.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Y'all already know, man. Interview night is a little different. I don't read the entire chat, but I definitely appreciate you guys. I see everything you guys have been saying all night. You guys are awesome. Appreciate everybody for coming through, supporting OG Nitro. Appreciate everybody who subscribed to OG Nitro to help get him up to 700. You know what time it is next time? We're going for that 750, but I'm sure he'll probably hit 750 on his own. But hey, every time he come on, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna also do the same thing with other interview guests as well, especially the Fun Zone family. We definitely gonna do the live subscriber count, try to make those numbers move. Anything we can do to try to make anybody's numbers move, man, it's always awesome. And like I always say, man, till next time, you know what time it is. Get out there and drive your RCs, fly your planes and your drones. If you got a boat, put it in the water, and we will see you on the next one, fellas. Peace.
Chastity. Nitro tweaking.
Nitro tweaking. Dudes, baby.
Dudes.
Hold on. Let me hit Linden. I forgot Linden. Speed thermometer. And we'll see you on the next one, fellas. Definitely appreciate everybody who subscribed. Definitely appreciate everybody who liked comment, and everything, man. We'll see you on the next one, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. And stay tuned. We're going to have somebody else on next Thursday. We'll see you on the next one. And OG will be back. Don't worry. I'll have him back.
Peace.
Peace out. Did I end the stream?